IPL special. It is the big day. The D-Day has finally arrived. Something that we'd been building up for the last month or so, and the tension is palpable. I can feel it within this room. Can you imagine what it must be like for a lot of players? But this is the same room, the same studio where we've been doing all our pre-auction predictions, programming, information, breaking news, everything that you might have, and it is finally D-Day. It'll be tested how many of our predictions were right, how many of our source-based quote-unquote information was right. We'll find out matter of minutes. But before we get started, here's wishing all of you a very happy Diwali. Hope you guys are having a great time with your loved ones at home, and you don't have to work unlike us. We've all had to come to work, because how could you not be working on IPL retention day? But I think, can I speak for everyone when I say that even though we've come to work on Diwali, it still is not something, at least for me, I don't know you guys, but there is excitement. I'm happy to come to work, even on Diwali.
I mean, your festivities will begin after sunset. So you finish this and then you enjoy the festivities after that. So yeah, that I go by that. I'm also happy to come. Firstly, no traffic. That's one major benefit.
And secondly, if you had not come,
Yeah.
you would have got FOMO, as they call it today's.
Anyway, you'd be glued. Oh, what's happening to our favorite teams in that sense?
For that, maybe Siddharth was in office yesterday.
Because he was having FOMO.
Yeah.
He was.
But also the chance to see a blue sky for potentially the last time for 10-15 days.
Today, though, the skies have been far away from blue.
Yeah.
The AQI has been bad today. Close to my area is the worst in the entire Delhi
No, that's
NCR.
because yesterday only started. Now, I don't want to say because you get a lot of hate. But bursting of crackers started yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yeah. It is going to continue.
In the morning, while I was driving down, my first question to myself was, when I saw that thick haze, is this
Thick smog.
Is this coincidentally just fog?
No.
But it was
See, it's a
smog.
combination of everything. Of course, it's a combination of everything. But my point is, whoever says that, this is parali, this, that, whatever. But even if that is there, this adds to it, no?
Yeah.
Of course.
Firecrackers add to it. You celebrate I'm going to be celebrating Diwali. All my colleagues are going to be celebrating Diwali. We'll all do various other things.
Yes.
Eat, light
Get
diyas.
together.
Can I give you guys the news that, since I was covering in the morning, we are looking at the world changing and all, but the key opposition party at the moment is saying that because Delhi is to go to polls in about a few months' time, if they are back, crackers will be back.
Well,
I don't want to make any political comments.
Yeah.
my breathing is in. I'm preserving my breathing because the next few days it's going to get very heavy to breathe here. So.
No, obviously it's not going to be easy for all of us, but yesterday I had an argument with someone regarding this.
Upstairs?
No. I was about to reach my home last night, and someone, I think in my society, someone from the third floor, that very young guy was lighting up the crackers and throwing it on the road. And I was like, no, you cannot do it. It's not the right thing to do. And then I got into an argument.
Okay, there are going to be a few firecrackers in the world of IPL today. A few shockers.
Today the first bomb was exploded today in the afternoon.
Yeah. No, but it's not afternoon. In the afternoon it was confirmed, but we knew of it yesterday only, day before only, when we did our 10 big predictions. Wasn't that one of the predictions?
It was.
That Rishabh Pant will not be retained by Delhi. Yesterday also, when who had picked the Delhi team? Shashwat. I had told him at that time also, don't make the mistake of putting Rishabh Pant's name, but he says nahi. He has been told by inside sources that there's a twist in the tail and he's going to be staying, which he still believes. Maybe he could be right and maybe he'll be laughing at all of us. But as far as I know, no Rishabh Pant in Delhi Capitals. And the grapevine suggests that, which also, if you remember in our show yesterday, I had mentioned that it's not that Delhi did not want to retain him. They had multiple meetings. I even told you where the meetings were. Some of the meetings happened outside India as well. He had separate meetings with separate set of owners as well. but at no point could they reach a consensus. They could not find a common ground. In which case, despite Delhi wanting to retain him, they've had to let him go because Rishabh himself is keen to go to the auction. So a lot of people did think, us included, that when he put that tweet out, he was being typically Rishabh Pant and
Right on cue.
Imagine, man, it's as if like they're listening to
Yeah.
what we are saying and they are firing the graphic.
Exactly.
But when he had put that tweet out, many thought that this was the playful, jovial Rishabh Pant, just having fun. Wasn't the case. He was actually testing the waters.
And he's getting a big test of it because Delhi are not going to retain him. Congratulations for once again Delhi Capitals doing
I'm
Delhi
fine.
Capitals things.
That's completely fine.
You're okay with them
I'm
now?
fine. I look at Rishabh Pant's CV as a captain. You look at what's happened over the last 3 years. So maybe I'm not going to miss Rishabh Pant, the
Exclude
captain.
2023 because
I'm
he
going
didn't
to
play at
miss
all.
Rishabh Pant, the one superstar for sure from the Indian team. But a superstar doesn't guarantee you superstardom. It doesn't guarantee you success always. If that were the case, Delhi would have made it to another final. The one time that they made it in recent years was also under the captaincy of Shreyas Iyer.
Shreyas Iyer, yes.
He came in as the stand-in captain the following year after Shreyas sustained that injury on the shoulder.
Yep.
So, is that a sucker punch or a big blow? Maybe for the headlines, but for practical purposes, as a Delhi fan, having supported the franchise, I don't look at it that way. A marquee player is definitely going, but the marquee player also left a lot to be desired as well. I'll make no bones about that.
I mean, you're right. I mean, as far as his T20I and T20 record is concerned, it's been a bit underwhelming. Let's make no bones about it. He was underwhelming as a T20 batter. Keeper also, I would say 50-50. Captaincy left a lot to be desired. 2022, the team didn't make it to the playoffs. 23, he wasn't the captain because of the injury that he sustained, although he was a part of the team. 2024, yet again, came back to a bit of form. I think 2024, after 2016-17, was I think the best season that Pant had with the bat, but lot of issues on the strike
2018
rate.
Siddharth, when he scored 600 odd runs.
Yeah, that 128 that he hit against Sunrisers. Yep. So after 6 years, he had a good time with the bat, but strike rate was an issue there also. So yeah.
So one of the top trends on X right now is come to RCB. So what is the player that you're talking about? Come to RCB. Who could it be? Come to RCB. KL Rahul. Are people talking about that? That's why come to RCB. Because I'm guessing this is a trend would have been started by RCB fans, right? Like, come to RCB. Or is it for Rishabh Pant?
Could be for Josh Butler.
Josh Butler?
Could be for any of them. Because see, who
Can't
needs-
be Andre Russell because recent reports are suggesting that he will be retained. That's why I was a bit surprised when I heard yesterday that they're planning not to retain him. I was a bit
How
surprised.
about Shreyas Iyer?
Shreyas Iyer.
Yes, it is possible. Shreyas
Come to
Iyer.
RCB, will there be people saying? You may want him.
He is an IPL winning captain, defending champion.
You may want him, by that I mean
Yeah,
Delhi
DC.
Capitals.
I'm a little
Delhi
50-50.
Capitals, when he was a captain, took them to the final.
I'm a
Final,
little
yeah.
50-50. I don't know why. I'm a little 50-50 on Shreyas, the captain, also. You had a Nokia back then, you had a Rabada. It was that combination that was working well for you. Look at the side that he had in KKR as well. You had 5 bowlers who gave you, as far as returns are concerned, in excess of 15 wickets. 5 bowlers.
Yep.
It's like managing the Barcelona of 2008-2009.
Yeah.
If there's an Iniesta, Xavi, Messi, Villa, how much do you really have to do after that?
He felt like Ricky Ponting of the Australian team in that peak domination era. So, yeah, but okay, he at least made do with the resources well. Sometimes even a team having great resources, the captain, if he's bad, he doesn't lead the team ahead. So, I can think of these 3, KL Rahul, Josh Butler and Shreyas Iyer. These are the only
This
three.
is-
It is Rishabh Pant.
Yeah, even I think because you have to also put into account who the fans would most likely be asking for.
Yep.
More than the local boy?
KL
Than
Rahul,
KL
I would
Rahul.
imagine. Would there be, you tell me, would there be more fans right now, let's say Bangalore fans right now, more of them putting a request of, please KL come to RCB, or you think more fans would be saying, Rishabh, please come to RCB?
You know, maybe I'm a bit myopic over here, and which is where you
You
guys
must really hate Rishabh.
No, but the one thing, and maybe you guys can correct me over here, just knowing people of Bangalore and how the city works, I think they are loyalists and they do tend to oversee a few things at times. And right now, what they would be overcome is their love for the local boy. And that's why I think maybe it is actually for KL Rahul and they would love to have KL Rahul.
No.
No, I doubt it.
Rishabh, I mean, you are right about the loyalty that you are
But
talking
loyalty
about.
is not so much about being local boy.
Yes.
Loyalty is about anyone who's been loyal to the team. For example, Virat Kohli.
Yeah.
Delhi boy stays in Mumbai, but RCB love him because he's been loyal to.
The
So they want to extend to another, the same love to another Delhi boy.
Yeah. They're saying why not? One Delhi boy has served us well. We want another one.
Delhi boy. See, Pant, what will he do? He'll serve you two roles: keeper and a potential captain.
Yeah.
Okay.
By
K-
potential.
We don't know now. Maybe Virat might have captaincy aspirations again.
But
Jaag utha wo
Pant,
aspirations.
Rishabh Pant in this plum time of his career, I would say at 27, he's a World Cup winner now. He believes he can fetch a lot of money based on the comments on this tweet of his which gathered 3.9 million views. Captain for 2 seasons already, you know, the franchise almost dedicated the entire season to him with so many things that they did when he wasn't available in 2023. Will he go all the way south for captain without captaincy?
Can I correct you guys for one thing? Now it's not up to Rishabh Pant where he goes.
Yeah.
First things
now.
first.
Yeah.
He goes to the auction.
Yes.
Now, if there is another twist to the tale, that he may not want to have stayed with Delhi and would have said, I'll go to the auctions. Delhi, as I've already reported yesterday here, that Delhi is still keen to have him.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they will, if they are retaining 4 as is being reported, and as I think that those are the 4 retentions which we already broken earlier in the day on Sports Day, those are going to be a 4 retention, which means they will still have a right to match card if they'd like to use. So despite the fact that Rishabh goes into the auctions, Delhi could very well at the last moment say, RTM,
Yes.
you're coming back, my friend. We will, okay, you may not have been like in full agreement, we're not on the same page, but we've got you back. And there's still time for the next IPL to happen. We will figure out a way to get it.
Rishabh Pant is the only guy who I feel amongst the top guys. See, most of the top guys have gotten their team except for Shreyas, KL and Pant. Pant is the only guy where every team will want to bid for.
No,
every team.
not just that, but in the case of Shreyas and KL, I doubt if the management will go for an RTM with those 2 players as well. After the price touches a certain point with Rishabh though, I cannot take that away from DC. I think they will be ultra aggressive to get him back. We've heard from the co-owner in Pant Jindal.
No, the only way they may not get him is what I'm trying to say is for example that, okay, it's like what happened with Hardik Pandya. Gujarat did not want to let go of Hardik Pandya, but when Hardik had made up his mind, he went and told Gujarat, then they said, see, technically Gujarat, because he was contracted, Gujarat could have refused, saying, no, you will not. But what Gujarat realized at that time, and I did speak to people involved, they realized at the time that, listen, his heart is not here. What's the point forcibly keeping him back for a season? You go. The same thing could happen with Delhi, where they may still have a right to match because they're only going to retain 4 players as we've reported, which means they can go for a right to match, but they may not go saying, okay, when we had those discussions with him, we tried to persuade him to come, he didn't want to do it, you had multiple meetings with him, you had both sets of owners meeting him, eventually he was not on the same page. Then why should I get a player whose heart wasn't there to be working with us back? It's not going to work for us. So might as well go with someone else, and they could then be speaking to a Shreyas. Again, they can't even control getting Shreyas.
Yes.
If he does go into the auction, KKR might just
RTM.
use it if they are left with RTMs, because if they are retaining 5
Only
cap
one
players,
RTM.
then they will not have an RTM for a cap player.
player.
Cap player, yeah.
So
You know, see, Rishabh
other
has
case-
taken a risk. Most bank breakers, if you have to look at money-wise, most bank breakers, correct me if I'm wrong, have come in the mini auction.
Exactly.
Not in the main
Absolutely,
auction.
absolutely.
So Delhi are banking on the fact that maybe a Rishabh might not go for 20-25 crore.
Which means that if I have to go by Siddharth's comments, then the more chances of Pant landing are in Punjab Kings or maybe in any of the franchises which will more than likely have the
Have a big
money
purse.
powers.
the money
You
power.
tell me how many, because see the team that will want to go for him, of course you can just get him as a wicketkeeper batter, but
Yeah.
captaincy is an option. I'm not saying it's a must. For example, CSK as a team may want to go for Pant. That does not mean that they will think of him as captain.
Yeah.
And it's not even up to Rishabh to decide that. So a lot of people are saying that Rishabh was captain in Delhi. If we've not stuck to Delhi, why is he going to another team if he's not going to be made captain? But that's out of his control. Once you decide to go to the auction, let's say CSK bring him, because they may see for the foreseeable future you would need a wicketkeeper batter, but they may still stick to Ruturaj as a captain. In which case you have to play under him. That's the option. But I think that his value increases because of that captaincy, and especially because of Indian captain. Now I want us to count how many teams are looking for captains, assuming our information of all the teams is correct, which means Lucknow is going to let go of
KL Rahul.
KL, so that's one option.
RCB.
RCB is let going of Faf
Punjab
to
Kings.
Punjab.
Punjab Kings
Yeah.
will be looking for a
Delhi.
captain. KKR would be looking for a captain because
Yeah.
they're going to let go of Shreyas Iyer is what we're hearing. Delhi, we've confirmed, not going with Rishabh. So 5.
That is it, because GT Shubman confirmed.
SRH Cummins.
SRH Cummins
Have we
confirmed.
taken LSG?
LSG can
LSG
take him,
we've
yeah.
taken, yeah.
GT, RR are confirmed. MI confirmed as Indian
Hardik.
captain, Hardik. SRH we all already.
CSK we are
Ruturaj.
certain.
Ruturaj, yeah.
Yeah. So I think
There's one
these four-
franchise.
Rajasthan, Sanju.
Sanju,
Done.
that we have discussed.
So 5.
Five franchises. Okay.
Okay.
So 5 are looking for a
50%.
captain then. 50%.
Yes, it's an exact 50%.
And now tell me how many options do you. By the way, a quick update to everyone, as now we're getting to learn slowly and gradually that 5:30 is when you're going to get to know the team. We're already 5:20.
Yeah, 10
Still
minutes.
10 minutes to go before official announcements are made.
Yep.
However, if you have been watching our programming regularly, just to sum up few big things that we had already mentioned, and most likely those are going to be there. One, as we said, Rishabh's not going to be retained by Delhi. Your big guns will be retained by Mumbai Indians, and we'll spend a lot of time talking about it. That your big players, there's a whole clash. What happens to the big players? They're going to be retained by Mumbai. Gujarat Titans, I think, gave you the team yesterday, the ones that they are going to be having. So there are a lot of things that we had predicted, and so all of them most likely are going to be there once the team is announced, or once the retention is announced. So we'll update you in another 10 minutes. Yeah. Now going to your captains. 5
teams.
And how many options
How
do you
many in
have?
the fray?
Shreyas Iyer, Rishabh Pant,
KL Rahul.
KL Rahul.
KL Rahul.
3 guys. Because see, this time it is these 3 guys who've neither underwhelmed, neither overwhelmed
Yeah.
in
Faf
T20
also.
guys. But Faf as an overseas captain.
Joss Butler.
Butler.
Butler is not a bad shot. Maybe Faf, I think the experiment, nobody would now want to go with that chance.
Plus with age and another 3-year cycle. Are RCB like CSK? I don't think so. In that regard, they want to look ahead.
Yeah.
In that sense. So Butler is one option.
And 3 Indians.
3 Indians.
4.
4.
So 1 franchise. And again, there's a possibility that, as I said, let's say if Rishabh goes to CSK in the auction. So you would
RTM.
still need another
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, there are 3
captaincy
roles.
candidature.
Okay, there are 3 roles that these 5 teams that we mentioned.
So who are the ones who have missed out, who can be captains but will not be? Suryakumar Yadav,
Yeah, he won't.
Jasprit Bumrah,
Yes.
Rohit Sharma.
Rohit Sharma.
Rohit Sharma.
Yes. All 3 in Mumbai.
So now look for captains
Yeah.
who will be available. Right now 5 teams would need captains, but
And we have only 4 contenders to lead them. And you have to look at who fulfills, because all the 5 teams that we mentioned, I think all the requirements are the same. They need a wicketkeeper, they need a captain, they need an opener. These 3 are there. And the team, only 2 teams satisfy the criteria, RCB and LSG.
LSG. Yes.
Because your opening in KKR is sorted, keeper all but sorted. If you look at who's the keeper, maybe they are looking at Rahmanullah Gurbaz.
yeah.
KKR.
they may-
KKR.
And why not Phil Salt?
I don't know. Maybe Gurbaz is a better option than Salt. That's what they consider.
Or is it also because of the fact that if England are going to have any international duty, they are not really sure of
Maybe.
Salt's.
Exactly. Maybe they are, because
Like
he
was the
knows
case.
presence. Already Salt has said maybe I may be called up for England duty if I commit myself to the auction and suddenly I get England call up, 2 years I won't be eligible.
Exactly.
So that's why I think that is the punt that they've taken. Gurbaz in for KKR. The only team which will do this entire Siapa is Punjab Kings. Because they will build their entire team from scratch.
He's chosen the right word also.
Siapa.
For a team from Punjab.
I was also reading a report before I reached office today that Dhruv Jurel is also in contention for RR to be retained. It's possible, yes. They are actually looking at him as an option. They've
Not a
been
bad
choice.
very impressed by his cameos that have been there so far in the matches that he has played. So he's definitely one of the
We
ones
have
to watch out for.
2 cast iron teams whose retentions are clear. SRH, Mumbai Indians.
I think GT also to an
GT.
extent.
Yesterday,
yes.
you didn't see our show. We have given the GT team.
Yeah, GT also, but we knew that Shami will not be retained. He'll go via the RTM route.
No, but there were confusion. Many thought Miller could be that one. He's not
He's
been
not.
picked. Many thought Mohit would be
Yeah,
an option.
but
He's not been picked. So GT also had a tough task.
tough task.
At
RR also settled because we knew the top 3 who they were going to be, and Jurel I think is a welcome addition then in that.
Yes.
So
Delhi also, we've already told
yeah,
Shah Rukh
Aksar.
Khan ahead of Abhinav Manohar.
you.
That's surprising.
I was a bit surprised.
Yeah.
too.
Abhinav Manohar, Sadarangini, I think he could have been
Correct,
retained.
I agree.
Yes.
Even Mohit for that example,
Yeah,
I could
uncapped.
have, uncapped. Yeah, I would have thought of him. I was a
about your
bit surprised.
favorite?
Like,
He is also
I wouldn't have gone with SRK.
Same. That's
Yeah.
all. Yeah.
The rest I agree. Shubman,
Underwhelming.
which they are going to be doing. That Rashid, of course, no brainer. Shubman, you've got
Tewatia.
Tewatia
Sai Sudarshan.
and Sai Sudarshan.
Yeah.
But what about your favorite?
Arey, they don't give him. If I was picking the team, I would have Sai Kishore.
Both favorites. Santner and Sai Kishore.
Everyone is against him. I was saying Sai Kishore, even he was in that emerging also, they made him sit on the bench. yaar.
Is it his
He can't
hairstyle
make
that's
the 11 in
problem?
emerging team, you are telling me.
Is it his hairstyle that is causing a problem? Are they confusing with Rachin Ravindra?
Rachin and him exactly.
Same. Doppelgangers, both of them. See, Rachin's not been retained by CSK. But I
That's
think
not a big
that's a good
surprise.
choice.
That's
because
not a big
Rachin's
surprise
an
because
ODI and a test player.
Rachin again, ODI and Test, you got to look at it differently. T20 as numbers are very different.
Very different.
It takes me back, in fact, the time that we were building up to the auction as well. The point that Nikhil had made about Daryl Mitchell.
Yeah. 14 crores.
14
not,
crore,
Yeah.
But you know who would have preferred more than Patirana? Because you need a backup. Because last year, CSK suffered without a backup for MS Dhoni. Devon Conway. I would have preferred.
Keeper batter.
As to he is one of your top performers, yeah.
But he didn't play last year because he had a fractured
Injury,
thumb.
na?
So, but if I was CSK, I would retain him.
But 2022, I think he had a great
He
season.
had a
Yeah.
great season. Even in 2023, he had a great season.
yeah.
When Conway fired.
Did he not start with a 90 odd?
Yes. When Conway fired, CSK was stable. When Conway was not there, Rachin and Rituraj, they both struggled in that sense. And Rituraj had to demote himself to number 3 because of that.
Can we take a few questions, Shashwat? Because I've seen a few super chats come. We can take them. Why I'm saying, because once the teams start coming out,
then we won't
be able to take those questions that we've got on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's
So-
go try and answer some of those questions.
Yeah. You can make it full screen, Shashwat. Yeah.
We can do 50-50 split maybe.
Yeah, that's okay. But it's
Shashwat
going to
has
be
a lot of
very
work to do
intense. Yeah. Oops. He goes to. He's like Delhi Capitals.
Shashwat,
One extreme to the
why
other.
are you fidgeting with that? It was fine, no? That was fine. Why were you fidgeting?
Another one more.
yes.
Yeah. So in that sense,
Go up. That's it. Shubham Garg.
are we making a huge deal of Pant? He's not Klassen or Puran of world, and I don't see him with big sponsor deals right now.
Can
What's
we
the fuss
request
about?
Sarshwat to come answer this, please?
Can I be honest with you? I was telling you guys, I put the tweet in the morning on X where I put that, now it's confirmed that Rishabh's not going to be retained, and so now will he go as the most expensive? And I was just telling you that I thought most people would be saying, yeah, he's now going to be a top contender. People have said that, but overwhelming majority of people in reply to that tweet have said, no.
Yeah.
You guys are hyping. Some is saying media is hyping him. Some is saying no, he can't be. Some are saying that it's not such a bad deal for Delhi. And so I'm just looking at the public sentiment. It's much in line with what Harshit is saying at the moment. And Harshit is saying as a Delhi fan that it's okay, not too much of a big deal, right?
Yeah, I'll take it. I won't even call it
If
a big
Ricky
blow.
Boy would have gone, then he would have been more upset.
Ricky Bui.
But I'm not looking at it. See, it's a setback. I agree. But is it a setback that will derail me for the next 3 years? I don't look at it that way. Because did I get those kind of rewards as a captain? Even as a batter, I would say. Last year was rather okay for Rishabh Pant. I'll still take that. But it was still his finest year over the last 3 years when you look at his returns with the bat. I think he leaves a little more to be desired as a player, both in IPL and as far as billing in international cricket is also concerned. Look at his numbers in the T20 World Cup as well. 42, I know, instrumental 42 against Pakistan, but otherwise,
but apart from it was
very
barren.
patchy.
Yeah,
Very patchy. This thing.
That's what Pant as just for numbers alone, Pant doesn't merit a retention.
But his point about not big sponsorship deals. Interestingly, his biggest sponsorship deal was with the owners of the Delhi Capital for one of the companies that they have, and he's chosen not to stick with them.
But I really
I don't know what happens to the
because
sponsor.
Shashwat and I have been.
Shashwat, what is it that Pant brings to the table?
I've been
Come
at
quickly here.
loggerheads
Come
since
here.
yesterday.
Come here quickly. The big Delhi Capital fan. He's doing production duties today. Come here quickly. Tell us. And then he has to go back quickly.
Yeah, I was talking to him also today, so I was telling him also that I know his T20 and numbers in that sense are not that great, but in IPL he has a strike rate of 150 and an average of 35.
147.
150.
But
No,
still
no,
150
nearing
round
to,
it
yeah,
off.
150. I'm just rounding it off, and an average of 35 plus the captaincy option, and more than that, I think he's the crowd puller for the Delhi team. He's somebody people are starting associating.
What
to.
crowd puller, yeah.
No, it's not
Delhi,
just that.
you know.
People have started to recognize Delhi because of him. There is nobody
That's a
else.
point. Yeah.
Okay, point is made. Moving on to the next question. Shubham is saying that Sanjay Manjrekar has just now said in his retention preview that he does not see any reason why RCB should be retaining Virat Kohli as the first retention. He does not see him as a great T20 player. Thoughts?
Ouch. That is a
I think Virat
bold,
Kohli is
bold
RCB,
statement.
RCB is Virat Kohli. I don't see RCB having any other first retention or so. Are you probably looking at, Faf du Plessis as your first retention? That's not happening. Is it Mohammad Siraj? No, definitely not Rajat Patidar. And else,
Yash Dayal
and
also
Yash
no.
Dayal and any of the. Or are you probably looking at Glenn Maxwell as your first retention? I don't really think that's happening. I think Kohli is going to be their first retention.
Eyes closed.
Yeah, eyes closed, and primarily because you do not have any other option.
Nothing more to add.
It's baffling what Mr. Manjrekar says over there.
Yeah.
As far as him being a great T20 player and all, that is a separate thing altogether. But when you look at the dynamics of how IPL works, well, if RCB are to let go of Virat Kohli, they may as well go and file for bankruptcy. Because we may just be left with 9 teams after that.
And they made a big change in the WPL because of Virat Kohli. Danny White's skin
Danny White.
from UP Warriors.
Came
He's
yesterday
in
only, the
RCB,
trade, yeah.
Yes.
No, but I mean, I'm not a big believer in this brand theory and teams buying players because the brand that they come with and I think they buy them for their cricketing abilities. But this is an exception where I think, firstly, I don't think that Virat is not their number one player. He has been in the history of RCB the greatest player to have played. So he is anyway that. In that rare scenario where you think he is also not worthy enough to be the first player retained because of his play, which I don't believe in, but assuming you believe in that, even then he's that only player that if you're paying him 18 crore, he'll probably fetch you more.
Breaking news.
Okay.
Can we go ahead and open the Mumbai Indians Twitter account, please?
Okay, they've come up with their retained players. So let's quickly, come down, just the photo is enough. That is the photo of retained players. So first big breaking, maybe you can put it in your tickers. So Rohit Sharma, Jasprit Bumrah, Hardik Pandya, Suryakumar Yadav and Tilak Verma. I told you how can they not
So
go
your
for Tilak.
18,
Tilak has
14, 11, 18 and 14 is sorted.
done.
And MI
So Rohit's the highest pick then. If you look at the photo.
No,
They
is
can't
no.
be standing.
Yeah, they can't be standing in that.
The slabs, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Jasprit Bumrah highest at 18
crore.
16 and a half for Sky, 16 and a half roughly 16.35 for Rohit, 16.3 again for
16.35 for Surya and Hardik, 16.3 for
Rohit and 8
crore
crores for
Tilak Verma.
Tilak.
yeah, same,
Yeah.
same.
So we're just going to be repeating that. 18 crores for Bumrah, Surya Kumar Yadav 16.35, the second highest retention. Joint second highest, Hardik Pandya 16.35, third highest 16.30, just 5 lakh rupees
5
here and
lakhs.
there. For Rohit Sharma 16.30 crores, Tilak Verma 8 crores.
That's fine. Yeah.
By the way, you spoke of getting 90% right. I did get 90% right. For Mumbai Indians.
Yes.
At the Pathshala.
You did?
You gave me the toughest job.
Yeah, I did.
You had Nehal Vadera also, no?
I had Nehal in place of Tilak.
Okay, we've got a list of retained players for Mumbai Indians. It'll be very nice if Shashwat can even do us a favor of writing 18 in front of Jesse B.
Jesse B. Yep.
In front of Jesse B.
So Mumbai go into the RTM with only one uncapped. They can only do an RTM.
Yeah.
For
You
an
can just write Bumrah. Don't have to write Jasprit Bumrah. Just Bumrah at
Yeah.
18.
18 CR.
Okay.
Shorter, boom.
Boom.
So, by the way, I see. That's why I said today I needed Shashwat to be sitting here. Yeah, just mail it to them.
Yep.
Today was the day where I wanted him to sit here because I will never forget the analysis. He had said that if, what was the thing? Sky will not obviously be playing under Hardik and Jasprit Bumrah.
Rohit will also leave.
No, everyone will leave. But he does not, he thinks from his heart. He does not use the grey matter.
I know.
What did I tell you?
He thinks from his heart.
What has been done, Shashwat? They have been given an offer they cannot
refuse.
They have been given an offer they cannot refuse.
Yes.
So the Mumbai Indians family remains
A family.
intact.
Yes.
Despite the upheavals, despite the ups and downs, despite the gossip outside, everything said and done, at the end of the day, the Mumbai Indians family is intact. The 4 big guns that everyone was talking about are still there. They have done a nice job of dividing that prize money as well.
Yes.
If you are wondering why that slots are not in the way that they are, 18, 14, so on and so forth, as we said, if it is 75 for the 5 cap players, your top is 75. That's exactly, I think they've nailed it to the T.
Yeah, 70.
Yes,
See,
70.
18 crores, 16.35 into 2 is 32.7. 16.3 again is 49. Okay.
Yeah.
49.
You add
Then
another
18 and 8.
26.
Yeah, that is 75 crores to the T.
That's what I said. So what they have done is broken that 75 to the T, exactly how it needed to be done. They've done it. There you can see it on your screens right now.
16.35
35
it is
for
Hardik
Hardik.
Pandya. Surya Kumar Yadav once again 16.35. Bumrah the top retention 18 crore. Rohit Sharma 16.3 crore, and the 5th and final retention is Tilak Verma at
One
8
mistake
CR.
there, Shashwat Hardik.
Yeah, 16.35.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Tilak Verma. So Mumbai will go into the IPL mega auction with only one RTM for an uncapped.
But I'm so happy for Tilak Verma. I think, okay, breaking news, Punjab Kings have retained
2 players.
Only two.
Only 2 uncapped players, Shashank Singh and Prabsimran Singh.
Okay,
which
I have
means-
breaking news from Rajasthan as well.
Yeah.
Their retentions are out. Let me quickly read it out. Sanju Samson, Yashashvi Jaiswal, Riyan Parag, Dhruv Jurel, Shimron Hetmeyer, and Sandeep Sharma.
Shimron
Sharma ji.
Hetmeyer.
Yes.
They have also retained their core.
Yeah, mostly their coach.
Yes.
Shimron Hetmeyer was the only, I think, no one had picked Hetmeyer, right, to be in that.
No.
So no UZ, no Ashwin.
No Ashwin and
There is no
Josh
Jurel.
Butler.
No Jurel as
Jurel
well.
also.
Can
yeah.
somebody put it in your coming tickers on that?
Yeah.
If you
I'll
can
do it,
help
I'll
him
do
out.
it. Yeah.
No, just go there and help him out while we are all discussing, so that everyone who's watching our broadcast gets to know each of those players that are being retained. They will keep
And
coming.
more than likely, Punjab Kings will have the highest purse going into the auction.
What do you mean
Okay, Delhi Capitals as well. Official announcement is in. And one second. Akshar Patel Kuldeep Yadav, Tristan Stubbs, and Abhishek
Abhishek
Porel.
Porel.
I sent it to you
Kuldeep,
morning.
Stubbs.
Porel Stubbs.
Yes.
Yep.
PBKS is
Shashank and Prabsimran.
Prabsimran.
Yeah.
And for
This is really exciting.
RR is Sanju.
Oh God.
Sanju Rian.
Sanju, Rian, Hetmeyer, Jaiswal.
Okay.
No, there is Jurel. There is
Jurel. Yeah, there is
My
Jurel.
bad. There is
And,
Jurel. And Sandeep Sharma.
Sandeep.
Okay, CSK have also announced their retention.
Okay.
Gaikwad, Patirana, Shivam Dube, Ravindra Jadeja and MS Dhoni in the uncapped category.
Had to happen.
Patirana.
Had to happen.
So, okay.
Had to happen.
Gaikwad, Dhoni, Patirana.
Gaikwad, Dhoni, Patirana, Dube, Jadeja.
Hello.
Dubey Jadeja. Okay. All right. So
Hello.
MI, DC, PBKS, RR,
हाँ मैं आपको दूसरा नंबर भेज रहा हूँ आप उस पर फ़ोन कर लें प्लीज़.
CSK. That's the thing,
हाँ
right?
हाँ.
Okay.
Okay, so Delhi Capitals, as we had reported earlier in the day, exactly the same retentions for Delhi Capital. No Rishabh Pant. Again, I'm missing Shashwat today in the broadcast. Really missing him. Really missing him.
Okay, so most of your predictions have come right on the Pathshala that you did. Most teams, but I think Hetmeyer, I think, was the only one that no one picked.
No. But our 10 predictions didn't do everything, no?
Everything.
10 predictions are 10 bold predictions.
Bold predictions.
So 10 bold predictions was, everyone remembers that.
Yeah.
Mine.
Okay, so Rituraj and
18.
Ravindra Jadeja both gone for 18 crores each.
Patirana 13,
Dubey 12 and MSD 4.
MSD 4.
Yep.
Yes.
So they will have one RTM for a
Just
cap.
open this. What was our CSK analysis when we had done their retention? We had said Gaikwad at 18.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jadeja at 14. Yeah, because at that time,
Yeah.
but they are the two top retained players. Yes. There is Dube there. There was MSD that was going to be there.
Yeah.
Patirana and Thikshana you guys had added. So
Yeah.
Thikshana is the wrong one that you
one.
had gone with.
Yeah.
But Patirana is there. You had said right to match,
Yes.
but they've got him at a price of 13,
13.
which they must be okay with.
Yeah,
So
13.
it's pretty much something that we had discussed.
So does he become
This
the
one.
most expensive Sri Lankan ever in the history of the IPL?
He does.
13 crore,
Yes,
no one
there's
else.
no one.
No one else.
No.
So CSK will have only one
Okay.
RTM for a capped guy,
Yeah.
CSK, and Mumbai one RTM for a uncapped. For RR, what is RR? Can you just tell me?
RR have retained Sanju,
Jaiswal.
Rian, Dhruv Jurel, Shimron Hetmeyer, Sandeep Sharma. Own
So they retained all six, no RTMs.
No
for them.
RTMs.
Okay, so 6. So RR are the only team to have retained 6.
Yeah. And as far as DC go, Akshar Patel top retention 16.5 crore,
Yeah.
Kuldeep Yadav 13.25 CR, Tristan Stubbs 10 CR, Abhishek Porel 4 CR, which means 2 RTMs.
2 RTMs for 2 capped.
Yes.
So Punjab can go for 4 RTMs.
Hyderabad also out.
Yeah.
They've got Pat Cummins at 18, Abhishek Sharma at 14.
14.
You could keep,
Yeah.
if you can put it there also in our ticker. Pat Cummins 18, Abhishek Sharma 14, Nitish Kumar Reddy at 6, Henrik Klassen at 23, and Travis Head at 14.
14. Yes.
So yeah, these are the retentions for Sunrisers Hyderabad.
So we have got only 3 teams to announce. 4
Gujarat,
teams.
LSG.
KKR and
Gujarat
RCB.
I announced yesterday only, no?
But the official, I think.
Okay,
hasn't.
Gujarat I have also, Gujarat have also announced Rashid Khan, Shubman Gill, Sai Sudarshan, Rahul Tewatia and Shah Rukh Khan.
Shah Rukh Khan. Yes.
announced
Just
it,
announced.
So the top is Shubman, right? Top retention.
Rashid.
Rashid is the top. Okay.
Okay, RCB have announced their retentions. Virat Kohli is the top retention with 21
21
CR.
crore.
Rajat Patidar second retention 11 crore and uncapped Yash Dayal at 5
No
CR.
Mohammad Siraj.
No Mohammad Siraj.
Big news again.
Big news. That is the one. No Mohammad Siraj retained by RCB. So
Can all of them fit in one ticker each team? RCB?
It'll
No.
be- no.
RCB.
yeah.
No, so RCB. No, you can write VK,
21 CR.
Patidar, and this. No, but in 5 you can do short. No.
I'll see.
If you can.
Okay, Lucknow Super Giants have at least confirmed that Nicholas Puran is going to stay for 2025.
No, that was not a surprising bit at all. We want to know all their team.
Wait. So SRH have Cummins.
Klassen 23,
Yeah. Cummins, Head, Sharma, Klassen.
Nitish
Nitish.
Kumar Reddy.
Yeah. 4, 5. That's it, right?
Interestingly, Lucknow Super Giants has only put for Nicholas Puran alone.
Yes.
Usually teams really put all, but they've just put one.
Okay, KKR have announced their retentions. Andre Russell is there. Okay, Sunil Narain, Andre Russell, Rinku Singh, Ramandeep Singh, Harshit Rana and Varun Chakravarti, which means they haven't retained Shreyas Iyer, their IPL winning captain. There are 2 uncapped players in Ramandeep Singh and Harshit Rana, and they have retained their core, which was obviously the case in the previous few years too. Sunil Narain and Andre Russell. Rinku Singh is obviously there. There's Varun Chakravarti, who was also retained in 2022, and there is Ramandeep Singh and Harshit Rana.
So all the big news as was being reported are all true. I'm just going to headline all of those big ones. 1, KKR have not retained Shreyas Iyer. That's the big news. 2, Mumbai have retained their 4 big guns. All of them are there. 3, Delhi Capitals have not retained Rishabh Pant. That's the third big news item of the day.
Russell retained.
No, that was expected. That was expected.
Dhoni back through the uncapped route.
Expected.
No
The
Mohammad
big is
Siraj.
Mohammad Siraj. I think that's the 4th big news.
But I think they're
4
probably
big
going to
news.
go for him at RTM. Definitely he's going to be retained. Definitely. I don't see Mohammad Siraj being let go by RCB at the auction table. I think he's going to be one of their RTM retentions.
Could be, because see, they can go for 3 RTM. They can go for 2 capped RTMs and 1 uncapped RTM.
But I'm not sure if this is it for Lucknow Super Giants, because the only tweet that they have put out is that they are retaining Nicholas Puran as of now. That's it. And that was also put about 11 minutes back.
Okay, so is
Not
Nicholas
sure.
Puran the only retention for LSG this time around?
Wow.
I'd be a bit surprised,
Yes.
but also not surprised at the same time.
Also, one more thing.
No,
that-
they have. I think they have. Because I'm reading from somewhere, we'll have to just check that they have also retained Ravi Bishnoi, Mayank Yadav, Mohsin Khan, and Ayush Badoni. But I will still confirm because.
Yeah, because I cannot see anything
No,
official
no,
on their
yeah.
social media account. Also, one more thing, that more than likely Punjab Kings will have the highest purse heading into the auction, which means
That's not surprising.
no.
112 crores.
No, it's not 112 crores. It's about 110 crores, which means that they have retained Shashank Singh and Prabsimran Singh for
5-5.
more than 4 crore each.
5 crores
Yeah.
or 6-4, maybe in that range it could have happened.
But this
so.
one prediction, nobody could get it wrong. Punjab Kings.
Yeah, I think everyone.
Arshdeep not retained.
That's a bit of a surprise.
That is a surprise. Arshdeep not retained is also a major surprise. But with Punjab Kings, you don't know what is surprising, what is not surprising.
No, but can I also tell you one more thing, that sometimes we think that the teams have not. Who knows that Arshdeep wants to go to the auction and thinks gets a higher value there.
Higher value.
He feels that maybe because of that he
Yeah.
wants to go to the auction.
Sir,
Possible.
are we missing any more team?
KKR you've already
Yeah,
announced.
KKR.
No, only Lucknow.
Only
Only
Lucknow.
Lucknow is remaining. GT is done, Punjab is done. Okay. Let me just, keep.
Yeah, we will see. The key highlight so far is Klassen at 23 crore is the highest retainee.
Okay, for LSG have announced Nicholas Puran 21 crore, Ravi Bishnoi second retention 11 crore.
Joint second.
Joint second. Mayank Yadav another 11 crore each. Fourth and fifth is Mohsin Khan and Ayush Badoni, both uncapped 4 crore
crores.
each.
So I told you they're exactly the same.
Yep.
They had put out.
So they will get for one capped player, RTM.
Mohammad Siraj is a big one.
Is
But
a
I
big
think he's going to be an RTM option for them.
Yeah.
Definitely.
See, no KL Rahul, confirmed. Shreyas Iyer, confirmed.
Confirmed.
Pant, confirmed. All three guys who are expected to go into the auction pool, they are coming to the auction.
But did you expect RCB to release Mohammad Siraj?
I did not actually.
Even I also
did
did
Even
not.
I did not expect.
Because I thought these two would be a certified 1 and 2.
Retaining a Yash Dayal ahead of Mohammad Siraj is slightly
No,
surprising.
no. The only issue
Uncapped.
that because of uncapped, no, Yash Dayal comes at 4 CR.
Yeah.
But that does not happen for a
You know,
Mohammad
that
Siraj.
could have changed if Dayal had played in the Bangladesh test matches. He could have gotten a capped this thing, but now he can't. So for 4 crores, 5 crores he got retained for. So 20, but Patidar is getting the second biggest bid.
Now, before we get back and teams are being made, can we quickly have our 10 bold predictions that we had done on Sports Today 2 days ago? And let's see how many of those 10 bold predictions did we get right, right? There were 10 to be. So let's start one by one. If you can open the first one and just keep moving one by one. First one was Pant will leave Delhi Capitals.
Correct.
Correct. 1 out of 1. Moving on to the next one. Virat to lead RCB in 2025.
This
we will
will
not
eventually
know.
happen.
But as of now, it seems on course because
it seems on
they have not retained Faf, and you don't know who they're going to go into the auction. We don't know whether Pant goes there and he becomes. We don't know many things, but that's neither right nor wrong. So,
Yeah.
but they've retained him.
Yeah.
This is also right.
The third one is that Butler
Will be part
part of the auction. That means Rajasthan not going to retain him. That's also true.
Yep.
So we're saying 2 out of 2.
2 out of 2.
2 out of 2 is 100% right.
3 out of 3.
Rohit will stay at Mumbai Indians
Yes.
as we had predicted a couple of days ago. So that's true. So 3 out of 3, bang on. This I have to kill Shashwat for that, for spoiling our thing. Despite me telling him that this will not happen, but it was his choice to pick. So he picked. He said that Surya will leave. So because
Big cross.
so because of him, Sports Today's
Perfect
100%
streak is gone.
perfect streak has been broken. So it's 3 out of 4 that we have had. Shivam, another one who has ruined our success
Perfect
rate.
streak that
Despite
was
me telling both these young boys that everyone is going to stay because they will be given an offer they cannot refuse, but they did not. So now we are left with 3 out of 5.
Yep.
Now this we'll have to wait and watch.
Yeah.
So both your things are neutral, neither right, neither wrong.
Yeah.
So 2 out of in that. Any go ahead?
Yeah, Bala.
Nikhil.
Another one right.
Shreyas Iyer
and
KKR to
KKR.
part ways.
Yeah.
So Nikhil's perfect streak is on.
That's because I was not making predictions.
Yeah.
I was merely doing my job of reporting.
Yes.
I wasn't predicting.
Yep.
I could not have guessed any of this because if you had asked me, I wouldn't have taken these calls. So what happens with guesses is you allow yourself to be in their shoes and take a call. And so if I had done guesses, I would have got it wrong because I wouldn't have done this.
Yes.
I wouldn't have released him.
Okay.
But once I got to know that they're doing it, so this is just reporting.
Yep.
I did reporting, not
This is
prediction.
true.
Said poll prediction Shami to leave
Yeah.
GT. Yes, we had all reported that that was going to happen. So it has happened. So Shami, so that's 5. 5 out of 10. Smith to return
Neutral.
to IPL.
Still neutral.
Still neutral. We don't know at this stage because if he returns, who is he going to be part of? So I don't know. So that's about it. So 3 neutral, right? 3 neutral, 3 wrong, 4 right.
Okay, let's quickly see our predictions in terms of teams that we had made yesterday. Each of us had to make a team. So just open that one slide where we had all of them. Yeah, so we got GT 100% right. Rashid Gill, Sai Sudarshan Tewatia SRK.
Yep.
DC
75%.
Kuldeep Akshar, Stubbs and
Pant.
this again this
But
boy.
I said Abhishek Porel. I said.
Yeah, but despite me telling him, he does not listen. Yeah, but you got it wrong, no? You could have got 100%, could have got 100% right, but you don't listen. You like to be 90%.
Okay, Rinku Singh is KKR's top retention at 13 crore.
13
Varun
crore.
Chakravarti 12 crore. Sunil Narain 12. Andre Russell 12. Harshit Rana and Ramandeep Singh at 4 crore each.
Okay.
Okay, so in our CSK, we've got 100% right, as in we missed adding one more, which was
Patti Rana.
Patti Rana there, which was suggested, but we didn't go with it. KKR,
One
Naren,
wrong.
Rinku, Gurbaz, Harshit, Ramandeep. Yeah, Gurbaz is which
wrong.
I was really surprised, and
Yeah.
there is a Russell there.
There is a Russell.
MI,
Nehal is wrong.
Nehal Vadera.
yeah, but you've got the 4 big guns, so we
Yes.
predicted the 4 big guns are going to be there, retained by Mumbai as they
LSG
are.
all right.
LSG all right, 100% right for
Correct.
LSG as well. So these are our prediction. I mean, if you look at it overall, we are about 90%, 95% success rate. Now, because you've got all the teams, Shashwat, please take my place. I have to just do a quick live and be back. I'm going to be back in 5 minutes. Come here. You
Yeah.
can just leave it. Now you can, because you guys know the team, maybe what you can do one by one, spend time on each team.
Yeah,
Sure.
So
That's
start
what
with
we
whichever team you want to
Start
start
with
with.
Mumbai Indians.
Let's start with Mumbai. Okay, so for people who are joining us in the live now, let us give you the latest update. The producer got blank. Blank. No prediction of yours was right.
I still don't know what is happening.
Okay, so
I was zoned out.
so I will tell you each and every bit as what has happened. The Mumbai Indians. We are starting with the Mumbai Indians.
Yeah.
The basic thing is 4 of your big guns have been retained.
Just tell the names of them and the prices, and then we'll go on.
Jasprit Bumrah is the top pick in the Mumbai Indians, top retainee, if I may have to say, for 21 crore. Followed by Surya Kumar Yadav and Hardik Pandya at 16.35 and 16.35
Which
crore.
means 16 crore and 35 lakh each.
Yes.
Yes.
Then you got Rohit Sharma at a marginal 16.30 crore, and then N. Tilak Verma at 8 crores. So that means 75 crores has been extinguished in the purse that's there. So that is the breakup. Mumbai Indians will go into the auction with only one RTM for a capped guy.
Yes.
And most likely that capped guy is going to be
Ishan
Ishan Kishan. Now, it would have been suicidal had Mumbai decided to release any of the 4 big guns.
True.
Yeah.
Because guaranteed, if they had left Bumrah out, they would have had to spend 35 crores for Bumrah.
Yeah.
They had left Rohit out, 25 crores. Surya, 25 plus crore. Hardik, 25 plus crore. Mumbai did the most sensible thing.
But don't you
retained
think just one thing they could have done is that they could have retained Ishan Kishan in place of Tilak Verma?
I think
Maybe
they
they could have
much
gotten
more of a future in Tilak Verma.
not in Ishan Kishan.
No, I don't think so. Because with the current dispensation, what you have had is, see, Ishan has to go through the long route. But they will not want to do the mistake of 2022, where they splurged 15.25 crore on Ishan Kishan. They will want to take him through the RTM route. So suppose 2 crore, no one else bids for him. RTM,
For
Ishan Kishan.
I don't think that will happen. Na? That's why I'm asking. If you have Ishan Kishan and Tilak Verma in the auction, who would you go for? I think you'll go for Ishan Kishan.
Tilak.
No lefty, left hand option.
Tilak is also left
But
hander.
I'm wicket keeper also. Top order, middle order can bat anywhere. Tilak Verma can only bat in the middle order.
No, I mean, you're okay, I think, with that kind of a thing. See, anyway, Ishan Kishan's returns with the bat, ever since that
Very average.
Yeah, it didn't. Tilak, on the other hand, single-handedly steered Mumbai in 2022.
I think the thing that would be happening in is that maybe Ishan Kishan would not have want to get retained at this price.
So, I think it's
that
the
is-
RTM
That's
option.
also one of the things.
I think that is possible. That's a
But
big.
I don't. I'll be making a very bold prediction now. I don't see Ishan Kishan getting more than 10-11 crores.
Yes,
That's not happening.
it's not
Last time Mumbai had him for about more than 15 crores. I think
15.25.
Yeah,
But that was
15.25.
that had to happen. That was really deliberate of
But
Mumbai Indians.
I'm so happy for Tilak Verma, to be very honest. Very happy, because he is one guy. Had he been, gone into the auction, he would have definitely fetched more than 8 crore. 110%.
But not
for
more
sure.
than Ishan Kishan.
Not more than Ishan Kishan. Maybe around 4 or 5 crores more than this.
But that's what I'm trying to say. That
Oh,
maybe that
no, wait. Now, RTM option can only be exercised on uncapped.
Yeah.
yeah.
They're
Ishan-
making 5
Ishan Kishan
uncapped,
they
na?
cannot na.
5 capped.
Yeah.
They retained all 5. No, all the 5 are capped.
Mumbai is also-
So only one uncapped.
No, have they also returned Anshul Kamboj? Has they
No,
have they
no,
retained
I don't think
as
so.
uncapped?
No. These are the 5. 5 are all capped. So only one uncapped will come.
So
Either
means
it could be
Ishan
Naman
Kishan goes into the mega auction. Yes.
Now whoever
But
they get picked.
What a big shocker, Delhi Capitals.
That could happen.
They need a captain also.
No, they need a keeper and an opening bat.
Captain. Why?
Who's the opening bat for Delhi Capitals?
Opening bat to they anyways need, na?
Yeah, they need a keeper.
They need keeper, bat. That to the whole team they need. But Rishabh Pant, I don't know. It's very odd.
See, now look at, so let us look
But I
at
think RTM Delhi might go
We'll
for
go
the
for
RTM.
Delhi Capitals later, okay? So Mumbai Indians at this point in time, their core has been retained.
Yeah.
Your batting is sorted, bowling is sorted. What they will go for in the auction is the spinning department.
Exactly.
Because it has been the lack of spinners. Maybe a Piyush Chawla. Piyush Chawla might go through the RTM route through the uncapped team. There is a Namandir. There is a Kumar Kartikeya. These are the three guys who Mumbai Indians had.
Nehal Vadera, Akash Madhwal.
Then also Anshul Kamboj.
Anshul Kamboj.
Although Anshul Kamboj did well in the Irani trophy. Though.
There's Ritik Shokeen also, for that matter.
But Hrithik didn't get got only one game in 2020.
But the captain remains the same, Hardik Pandya.
yeah, absolutely.
Although my one hypothesis proved to be wrong. I thought Rohit will get more money than Hardik because then to maintain the damage that was caused last year, Hardik gets the captaincy but at a lower price. Rohit gets more money because he's the icon player. But no, it is, I mean, hardly a gap of 5 lakhs.
Yeah.
Hardly a gap of 5 lakhs. So that is why I would say that this is a great thing that Mumbai Indians have done. The family is back reunited.
And
everybody
I
knows
think
the
I have a
role.
very strong feeling that Nehal Vadera is going to be back with Mumbai Indians.
Yeah, either
They'll
Nehal Madera or
probably do
Akash
RTM
Madhwal.
for. Yeah, they'll probably do RTM for one of them.
There are 4 RTM options for Mumbai Indians because now again let me tell you, since they have picked 5 capped players, Mumbai can get an RTM only on an uncapped player. So there is Anshul Kamboj, there is Kumar Kartikeya, there is Nehal Vadera, there is Akash Madhwal, Namandhir is also there in the list. So Mumbai have plenty of options, even Piyush Chawla by the way.
Yeah, he's uncapped.
He's uncapped. Piyush Chawla is uncapped because of
Because
the
he
5-year
hasn't
rule.
played international cricket for 5 years now.
Yes,
More than 5 years now.
So
Yeah.
that is why Mumbai Indians I think have
Okay,
done the
Mumbai
most.
Indians, Hardik Pandya to lead Mumbai Indians.
Oh, then it's confirmed. This is where I think all the situation that was petered out, okay? Whatever happened, Mumbai Indians have backed Hardik Pandya to lead them. And that is a great thing. That is what a legacy team does. It doesn't fall into the propaganda trap of fans.
Exactly.
Which is why this is even better news now. Hardik deserved to lead Mumbai Indians. Rohit, we know that he's retired from T20, he's on a high. Now let him be the elder statesman and guide the rest of the guys through. Okay. Hardik has got age on his side. Mumbai Indians is not like North Korea where you need an eternal leader like Rohit Sharma. No. You had to look into the future. Now I hope this kind of thing ensures that whatever fans existed, they remain non-relevant to this discourse now. No booing and all those kind of things because the booing did impact Mumbai Indians. And it was helped by individuals who had a vested interest in the team wanting to drag it down.
Yeah.
I will not take names, we all know who that was. Okay, so Surya, Bumrah, whatever were the rifts, that's been dispelled. No rifts.
They've
They are
even had a
united
press
team.
conference. Mumbai Indians.
Yes, Hardik Pandya has been now given a 3-year mandate to ensure Mumbai Indians' legacy continues. They win more titles than CSK because they are now currently joint 5-5.
And it made sense to do it.
It made sense. He's got the core to work with now in Rohit and Surya experienced. 3 with age on their side, Tilak Verma, himself and Jasprit Bumrah. Mumbai Indians did not commit the harakiri that Delhi Capitals have done. All the 5 guys, all the 4 seniors are on the same page.
Yeah.
So this is one big takeaway from the Mumbai Indians mega auction.
That Jasprit Bumrah is Anmol.
Anmol.
That too, I think everyone would have agreed on.
I mean, 21 crores. I would have given 25 crores to retain.
Even
Jasprit
25 is
Bumrah.
less.
21 is a steal.
It's a steal. I mean, if you look at it, because had he gone into the auction, definitely 30 to 35 crores.
Easily.
So, Mumbai Indians, that is one major takeaway that is there. They wanted stability. They have gotten 5 guys who give them stability. Rohit, Surya, Hardik, Bumrah, Tilak Verma. So, he's saying, Hardik Pandya, the press conference, that we are like the 5 fingers.
But
in
one
hand.
fist.
But one fist. Exactly. He read that, ek chidiya, na. Hey Pant, ban gaye ek. एक मुट्ठी में. So that is the way. Mumbai Indians.
Let's move on to
The
Kolkata Knight Riders.
No, let's move to the neighbor where we are currently staying up here.
CSK.
No,
अरे लखनऊ.
Delhi.
Delhi.
Metro.
Okay.
I'm going by
Okay,
Metro
Metro
first.
City.
Okay.
Okay,
Delhi Capitals. Now, Delhi Capitals at this point in time, the highest retention is Akshar Patel.
Yes.
Okay.
Rightly so.
Akshar Patel followed by Kuldeep
Stubbs.
Yadav.
Stubbs first.
Stubbs,
Yeah.
Kuldeep and Abhishek Porel in the uncapped. I think 18 crores.
Stubbs is your third retention.
No, second.
Second is Kuldeep, 13.25.
Yeah.
Stubbs is your third retention.
Third retention.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Very happy for Abhishek Porel. His performances have been rewarded, and you know that you're looking at having an Indian keeper batter is going to be important for any franchise, and Delhi would know that they have at least one base sorted.
okay.
I think I was a little why I did not keep Abhishek Porel in my expected retentions yesterday. A very big reason for that was that I know Abhishek Porel, the kind of potential he has and all of these things, but I know of that as a red ball player.
Oh.
And he's definitely somebody who's impressed in the red ball circuit. He's also played India A and all of these things. He's been there, but again, not a T20 player in that sense. As far as domestic numbers are concerned, the only reason he got into the Delhi side was because Saurav Ganguly is a really big fan of Abhishek Porel.
Yep.
And I totally understand, same state.
And plus, yeah, Bengal.
Yeah,
Cricket
Bengal,
Association of Bengal,
exactly.
yeah.
So he's seen him play and all of these things, and he was backed a lot by Saurav Ganguly. And this time, because Saurav Ganguly wasn't managing the men's team, that's why I thought that Abhishek Porel might not get retained,
Yeah,
because
but fine.
he's more of a backer is Saurav Ganguly, and he wasn't the one in charge.
But the biggest takeaway is no Rishabh Pant. No Rishabh Pant means Delhi's face. What you had to look at it, Delhi's face. Now Delhi have to search for a face. The brand value, I read somebody, I don't know whether it's true or not. Delhi's, JSW and GMR, right, are currently at this point. Or JSW.
GMR.
No, JSW completed.
Completed, now it's
GMR.
GMR.
Now.
GMR, apparently their share value has dipped by over 400%.
Oh, because it is Muhurat time as well.
Yeah.
So that special Muhurat session as well, I think it had to start at 6:15.
Yep.
Is it around that time now?
It is around that time, 6
so yeah,
o'clock.
special 1 hour session.
That's
you
what
had.
I've been told, but I can't confirm it. That GMR shares have taken absolute plummeting because Rishabh
can check.
Pant is not in the
We
Delhi
can
Capitals.
always check.
Delhi Capitals, I think most of them, I mean, if you look at Pant's T20 numbers, not that earth shattering, but not that bad also. That is why it's a very frustrating conundrum that is there at this point when you look at Delhi Capitals.
It's not good news on the stock market for most companies, I would say that. The market's about 550 points down.
Yeah, I mean, I think everybody was saying this is not going to be a good Diwali for reasons I don't know why. But for Delhi Capitals, it will be a very bittersweet one because you invested in 8 years in Rishabh Pant. You may be getting him back through an RTM because see, Stubbs, Kuldeep, Akshar and Porel, right? Yeah. So you're open to 2 capped RTMs. And Pant could be one of them. Okay, he'll go at a bigger price, but then I see a lose-lose situation for both the franchisee and the player here because no one has broken the bank in a mega auction.
Yes.
So Pant will go for a lesser value.
So that's a win-win then for Delhi, Siddharth.
It's a win only for Delhi, but maybe it's a loss for Pant.
Yeah.
Because if Pant was retained, he was definitely going to be a first pick. He thought maybe I will get more money by going into the auction.
See, look at it this way. How much is Virat Kohli settled for?
21 crore.
21 crores. Can a Rishabh Pant get in excess of 21 crores?
He will.
I doubt.
Could
I
be.
have a feeling
for
he
the
will.
3 options that he gives you.
Absolutely.
I doubt.
And more importantly, we are forgetting one franchise which can actually shell out about 25 to 30 crores on a certain Rishabh Pant, and that's Punjab Kings. They have all the money in the world. It is
Exactly.
possible.
But they need to look at the number of retentions that they've made. Not only do they need a captain, not only do they need a wicket keeper, but they need so many other players as well. They have only announced 2 retentions.
Okay, so Punjab, look at what has happened. Prabh Simran's an opener. They don't have a middle order. They don't have a keeper. They don't have a captain. Who satisfies those 3? Rishabh Pant. Okay, that is one criteria. Delhi Capitals, they don't have a captain.
How many franchises would really want a Rishabh Pant?
LSG,
LSG.
Punjab Kings,
Okay, but
Gujarat Titans,
Not
for
really.
that
GT,
matter.
no.
Why not? They do not have a keeper.
Yeah, they don't have.
But
because
they have
Sullivan's-
Shubman Gill.
I get it.
How
but
do you think you can make the two of them happy at the same time?
You can.
Are you going? You are not going to a decorated franchise like the Mumbai Indians or the CSK, where a Rishabh Pant would not want or would be okay, let's say, with that little trade-off.
Okay, so
I feel that going by the logic, I think there's a very good chance that Rishabh Pant can go to Gujarat Titans also, because it's not about managing egos.
No.
It's basically about the fact that GT still have.
Look
about
what happened in
69,
Mumbai
70
last
crore.
year. Look what happened in
Yeah,
Mumbai
that
last
is
year.
difficult. That is
okay,
difficult.
let me just highlight one practical thing here. Which franchisees can go for capped RTMs? Mumbai can't.
Yeah.
Okay, CSK can. Okay, because they've retained Rituraj, Jadeja, Dubey, Patirana and MS Dhoni through the uncapped.
Yeah.
They can only go for one capped. Okay, so CSK. SRH, I don't think so. Because who are all there? Klassen, Head, Sharma, Cummins, Nitish Reddy.
Nitish Reddy.
All are capped.
Yeah.
So take SRH out.
कोई नहीं, मैं मिलूंगा आपको.
Two,
SRH can still have one uncapped.
but
कोई नहीं,
Pant is
sir.
not
ऐसे ही
uncapped.
Yeah,
So
yeah, I'm just,
forget Pant in that.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
RCB. RCB can bid for Pant. They need a keeper, they need a middle order, but do they need a captain? I don't know.
निखिल आपको ऊपर ही मिल गया
Okay,
second floor पे.
that is one. Because they can go for 4, they can go for 3 capped. Mumbai can't.
Vikrant sir is also here, but he's also
GT, who are the capped? Shubman, Rashid, who else?
GT, Rashid,
Shubman,
Gill, no, Tewatia is not
uncapped. Sudarshan is uncapped.
Sudarshan is capped. Sudarshan has played
Oh,
for India.
Asian Games.
Yeah.
Right.
He has played an ODI series for India, South
Yeah,
Africa.
South Africa, okay.
Yeah.
Sudarshan capped. Okay, Tewatia uncapped. Who's the other one? Only 4.
Shah Rukh Khan.
Shah Rukh Khan, uncapped. GT can go for 2 capped.
Yes.
GT can go for 2 capped because they've got, no, 1 capped.
One capped, yeah.
1 capped. GT 1 capped. RCB can go for 2 capped RTMs.
हाँ.
SRH can't because their 5 are capped. Mumbai can't. Delhi can. LSG can 1 because they picked Puran, Bishnoi, Mayank Yadav. So they can go for 1 with 2 uncapped in Badoni and Mohsin Khan. KKR, Rinku,
Naren, Russell, Harshit Rana.
Harshit is uncapped.
Harshit is uncapped. Ramandeep is uncapped.
Uncapped. 1 KKR. So KKR, LSG.
So even the KKR names are exactly what we were discussing yesterday, huh?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Russell has been retained.
Ramandeep, I think no one picked.
Yes.
Ramandeep, no one picked. So KKR, LSG, DC, PBKS, RCB. These are the 5 teams who can bid for Pant.
Yeah.
And RR is sorted. Jaiswal, Sanju, Rian, Sandeep Sharma, that is uncapped.
Shimron Hetmeyer,
Hetmeyer,
Dhruv Jurel. Okay. RR can't. Okay. So GT, PBKS, DC, LSG, KKR, RCB. These are the only guys who can bid for Pant. Because they don't have an RTM unless they don't want an RTM, direct get Pant. But getting Pant directly, then Delhi will hold the aces then.
Yes.
Any team we think are overwhelmingly happy right now?
But
Mumbai.
before we get to that, in case of Rajasthan Royals, Sanju 18 crore, same goes with Yashasvi Jaiswal. He was there obviously 4th retention. Riyan Parag 14, Jurel 14, Shimron Hetmeyer 11, and Sandeep Sharma at 4. Yeah.
Man, Jurel 14 crores.
I told
You
you
know,
about the
it's-
report that I read.
It is of 20-21 crores.
If a Jurel can get you 14
14
crores,
crores.
Sanju has 18. The only cheap wicketkeeper buy in this entire IPL, a retention, is MS Dhoni.
Yes.
4 crore. That's it. So a Pant is hot property, and let me assure, okay, no. Technically, if you look at it, Nicholas Puran is a keeper also,
Yes,
right?
yes.
So he's 20, he's how much?
21.
21
Can
crore.
1 second. Patidar also keep, right?
No. Patidar is not a keeper.
Patidar is
At one-
technically
was-
not a keeper.
Patidar is not a keeper.
Let me check.
See, RCB need a keeper. Okay, they need a middle order.
Patidar may be a part-time keeper. I'm
Yeah,
not really
I'm
sure
just
about it.
cross-checking.
Yeah, but you know, I have a very strong feeling that Rishabh Pant is going to Punjab Kings.
Punjab
It is
Kings.
happening.
Okay.
It is definitely happening.
So, as I said, only 6 teams can bid for him. And I've narrowed down those 6 teams because Mumbai can't. Okay. Even SRH can't. KKR, even they can, but even their chances look
I
bleak.
think the point with some of the franchises is that in case of RCB, Chennai Super Kings, to an extent Gujarat Titans and KKR, they will bid for Rishabh Pant. But then towards the end, if there is anyone who can be in a position, as we say in Hindi, ki bazi maar lega, I think it could very well be Punjab Kings, primarily because of the highest purse that they have among all the teams that are.
But can I
in the
tell you
IPL
something?
auction.
Do you think in all of this Rishabh Pant's the winner? I doubt.
No.
If Punjab Kings is the franchise where he ends up being, I'm not too sure if it's really been a wise decision from him.
It's not going to be
Absolutely
all.
not. Absolutely
So
not.
this is where I'm saying, is it a win-win for the
And I'm
franchisee
just-
or a lose-lose for the franchisee and the player? In the case of Pant, because Pant, if he gets the money, but the
But
franchisee
Siddharth, how
will
much?
be
I'm just wondering what the difference would be like eventually. Yes, we're still about a month away or so from the auction, and nobody knows how the auction pans out. But look at it this way: looking at what the prices are, clearly a Rishabh Pant would have negotiated somewhere around 20-25 CR is what Delhi would also have been willing to
More than likely.
give to a Rishabh Pant. My guess is that he's looking for something in excess of 25 maybe. That's my guess at the moment, because DC would have been okay with around 20, I believe 20, 21, maybe 22. This is a team that has overpaid anyway in the past as well. For a Rishabh Pant, even if his ask was about 23, 25, maybe this is where Delhi disagreed with him, and this is where, but those extra couple of crores, if Punjab are to give him, is Rishabh Pant really going to a better place? That's my question.
This is where, see, it is a lose-lose for 2 simple reasons. Pant gets more money, but he may necessarily not be in the same franchisee.
But a couple of crores, I'm just wondering if that really is a
And
big
it's
amount
not,
for.
and it's not going to be a couple of crores. I have a feeling that Pant might very well land between 25 to 30 crores at Punjab Kings.
You know, I'll look at the
How many
dynamics
teams do you
later.
see willing to shell out about that kind of money? You need, with Punjab Kings, another team or two to shore up the price till about that point.
You know who can match this up? RCB. RCB will do it.
Which means that RCB might effectively not go for KL Rahul.
Yes.
Effectively.
Because see, you need to look at the role. I want a middle order batter. I want a keeper. I want a captain. Which 2 teams satisfy that? RCB and PBKS.
Exactly. And
Only these 2 teams satisfy the criteria.
And this is where it could be a big fight between RCB and PBKS, with PBKS emerging on top.
And DC could have the
RTM, yeah.
Okay.
They will definitely not go for. Let's assume that the final bid for Rishabh Pant is 28 crore.
Yeah.
I
No,
don't
no,
think
DC are not going. Yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah.
okay,
for that.
there is a twist
That's
even in the
not
RTM. Okay. It's not as if RTM, oh, you get him. No. In
Yes.
this mega auction, there is a twist. Supposing your first RTM pick, you settle at 20 crores. Okay.
Yes.
RCB and PBKS have broken the bank 20 crores. Delhi decide to RTM. Auctioneer will give the team one more chance. Do you want to raise the bid? If they raise the bid and then they'll ask for the second time, do you want to RTM him? If then they back out, then they're out of the race. This is the main twist, which is why they will test the waters. Every franchisee will test the waters. Okay, मैं कितना गहरा पानी में जा रहा हूँ. But Pant, I think, is in a lose-lose situation here. Same for the Delhi Capitals. Delhi Capitals, because they have lost a face. They have lost a marketable value in the franchisee. Let's make one thing very clear here. Like how Virat Kohli was for RCB, Dhoni for CSK, for Delhi Capitals it was Rishabh Pant. Let's be very clear about it. They have lost that face value. One, if they don't retain.
Yeah.
Second, if he gets 25 crores, but he's going to either PBKS or RCB, he is facing an uphill task because he has to win them the title.
But one thing that I'm not really, don't know what has gone behind the scenes. I definitely read a report that this particular cricketer was very hard to negotiate. I'm surprised that Shreyas Iyer is not a part of Kolkata Knight Riders. It had to happen. He had to stay at KKR. Not really sure.
But my question only is.
Yeah, we are coming to KKR only.
Gulati, and I'm not surprised one bit that.
I am surprised.
I am not. I'll tell you why. You look at all those players. You look at all those 5 players that have been retained by the franchise.
Rinku, Sunil,
Ramandeep,
Ramandeep,
Russell,
Harshit Rana.
Harshit Rana. Barring a Harshit Rana, who's the least experienced of them all, and maybe Ramandeep as well, the 2 uncapped players. Of the remaining capped players retained, you add a Shreyas Iyer in the mix and tell me who's bottom to top. How do you rank the match winners?
And I don't disagree with you. I might completely go with you here. My only point is his captaincy was one of the major reasons why you.
But I was saying,
But there were
major
resources.
reasons.
exactly, you had the resources. Yes,
get
I
it.
will give it to you. I'll give it to him. I'll give him the credit for bringing in those changes as well. You need the captain to get the right field settings. You need the captain to decide when is it that you want to change the batting order a bit, when is it that you want to change your bowling lineup as well, when do you want a particular player to be bowling in the death overs is also all down to the captain. But having said that, after a point, KKR became a self-operating machine. They were an automated machine after a point.
Yeah. So I think now, see, we have brought up KKR here because of one simple reason. It's linked with DC. Most likely, you're going to see Shreyas Iyer back at the helm because now they need a captain. Now, is Akshar Patel?
It's happening.
Is Akshar Patel captaincy material? No, I don't think so.
He has been your vice captain in the past few years.
Yeah, but captaincy, has he gotten a real test of captaincy? I don't think so. Kuldeep, no. Tristan Stubbs, no. Then you got Abhishek Porel, no way. You can only go for 1 uncapped and 1 capped. Now, if they get Rishabh Pant, then Shreyas Iyer is not in. Unless they have totally decided, okay, I think Rishabh Pant doesn't fit into our plans. The one capped player where Delhi will really go hard for because they need a captain and a middle order bat, Shreyas Iyer.
And it worked out well. See, it turned out to be a final qualifying partnership between the two. Between Shreyas Iyer 2020, that year when Delhi made it to the final. And yes, it's a partnership that worked out well. So maybe Delhi would want to rekindle that partnership. But again, is Shreyas really the best option out there is something that Delhi need to now decide.
Yep.
How much is it? Because there are reports that suggest that maybe a Shreyas also could fetch around 15, 16,
16 crore.
17 crores as well.
Again, let us look at the practicality. Which team needs a captain? MI don't, GT don't, SRH don't, CSK
We
don't,
counted 5 of them needed, right?
6 now.
KKR also.
KKR
The
need a captain.
title winning side also is in need of a captain, and they
LSG
can
don't
they use
need
an
a
RTM, by the way, Siddharth?
See, who are KKR?
They've done 4 plus 2 now.
See, there is 2 uncapped and there is 3 capped. One
RTM. Yeah, one RTM.
One RTM. So I think they would want to save it for Shreyas.
Okay, even Delhi will want to do it because see, RR no, their retained thing is done. Okay, RR are done, GT are done, MI are done because GT Shubman Gill, MI Hardik Pandya. That's confirmed already, by the way. SRH no, CSK no, even LSG. Nicholas Pooran is the captain. So there you are not looking at a captain. So 6, Bachaya 4. Punjab, Delhi, KKR and RCB. The team that will disturb the entire RTM and player this thing are 2 teams, PBKS and RCB.
Because of the money that they have.
Hello sir.
Sir.
Happy
Please.
Diwali to you. Please
Retention
join us.
time,
Retention time.
Always time for sweets as well. Thank you
Of
so
course,
much.
of course.
so much, sir.
Happy Diwali.
So do you want to talk about the retention?
Yeah, I have no
Please
idea.
sit.
I'm just,
Thank you,
I'm just told that Rishabh Pant has been left out.
Yes.
Rishabh Pant's
Why?
been
What
left
is the
out.
reason? He wanted captaincy.
Uh,
Told him to fuck
Better
off.
money. That expletive we'll have to bleep out. So
But Rishabh Pant again, what reports are suggesting at the moment is that the asking price was too much. So
Yep.
maybe that's where the disalignment came between the two.
okay, so that is the thing. So KKR need a captain. Okay. KKR need a captain, DC need a captain, PBKS need a captain, and RCB need a captain.
Okay, we have the final amount for GT also. Rashid Khan 18 crore,
Yeah.
Shubman Gill 16.5,
Sai Sudarshan.
Sai Sudarshan 8.5, Rahul Tewatia and Shah Rukh Khan for 4 crore each.
Okay, so GT will go for only one capped at the RTM. Okay,
Yeah, one cap.
Your uncapped is done in GT. Okay, CSK. Now we have discussed MI, we discussed DC, we discussed KKR, we will now discuss CSK. CSK are, I think, typical. Quietly they have gone about their business, retained MS Dhoni through the uncapped route, 4 crores. So they will have a capped RTM for one.
Yep.
Only one. Gaikwad, Patirana, Dubey, Jadeja. They need only one capped. So here also, but I think Pant's chances here are very little. Because they have got a Dhoni. They'll go for other players in the auction. So that narrows it down to only 3 sides that will want Pant and Shreyas Iyer. Captaincy you have got Gaikwad. Gaikwad is your captain.
Yeah.
Can we do an exercise now that you've done each team individually, right?
Yeah, we have done 4. We have got another 6. We did 4. We discussed quite some time on
I
MI.
want to do one thing.
Yeah.
If we can do each team, which is apart, like which is that one player you would have wanted and they've not retained.
Sorry, I can't take that.
It's okay.
We can do that.
Can you go to our retention grabs? You have that
So that
for
you
each
can.
team.
It's the season of
Can you
discards
put it in-
getting picked.
I put it in 2 windows, each team one by one. Our teams, yeah, which are, you can keep doing the slides. Put one team. We'll start with the discussion. No, any one team which is ready, you can put them side by side while you are making your. So, okay, let's start with CSK.
Yeah,
What we had thought they would go with,
Yeah.
and
What
what
they
they've
were
eventually
what has
gone with.
happened.
Have they done a better job or a worse job? According to each of us, we'll try and decipher that.
Yeah.
One second, I'll fix this in a way that it can actually be seen by our viewers as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
So this can be lowered.
So, yeah, I think this is good enough. Yeah, good enough. Yeah, you can remove that. Nobody see. Cares. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, come on. Let's do this. Can you cut it to full screen? So these are the actual retention, and this is what we have thought. So we'll starting with CSK before we move into the other franchise. Gaikwad, you had to have Jadeja.
Yeah.
You had to have a Dubey, you had to have a Dhoni, right?
Yep.
And we had gone with 6.
Yes, Tikshana was the only.
But we also said RTM for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm saying that's fine whichever way you've done it. Either you do an RTM because you think he can come cheaper in an auction, or you retain him. But I remember this, when the whole talk of retention and all started, and people thought that why should you be retaining players? You let them go. It's a better chance you get them in auction. One thing we'd maintain was that it always makes sense to retain players because you don't know what price they may go in an auction. It's a safer place. It's an understanding, and I think value for money wise, retaining player at that bracket that you had been given, because if you remember when we did our retentions, we pretty much used all 6 slots. So we were using about 79 CR, and then we used to do a calculation as to how much money they'll have left to buy the remaining 12, 14, 15 players, and it was a healthy 4.5, 4.7 CR per player you had got. Which is great because some players you get for 50 lakhs, some for 1 CR, some for different. So I think the smart choice, I still believe, though we'll have a team like Punjab as we go along, which has just retained 2 players. But the smart choice is always to retain as many players as possible. It makes financial sense. So in Chennai's case, it's a 90% match as to what we thought they will do and what they've gone in with. Could they have done anything better? Or
I think, they went in with the options that they felt was feasible for the long run. Dhoni, of course, for sentimental value, they had to get him through the uncapped route. I could have just, instead of Patirana, I needed more buffer in the batting because it was my batting that let me down for 2 seasons. But I think they made the right choice. I don't think they could have done any better than this.
Conway
I thought about Conway, but I think
I'm
they'll get
more-
him cheaper.
in the auction.
Yeah, they'll get him for cheaper.
But how will they? They have one right to match card
Yeah, they have one
So-
RTM for a capped.
for a cap player.
Yeah.
So they have an RTM. I would also want a Conway. His last season wasn't great. Did
He
not
didn't play last season.
Didn't play. But other than that, he's been outstanding for them. So I would want him in the scheme of things. And I may be tempted either him, Rachin Ravindra is another one, but again T20 not so much. Conway more so. So I think probably that's the reason that they've kept that one right to match. If they do go into an auction and use that right to match to get Conway, then I think they would have done a fantastic job as to
Yes.
build their core. My other question about CSK is Ruturaj your captain? Is it done dusted? Because there will be a few other players who will be in auction. There is a talk of a Rishabh Pant now who's in auction, could come in as a CSK captain, understudy to MS Dhoni. Could they be targeting him? If they do, does he come as captain, or Gaikwad is your captain?
I think Gaikwad's my
Gaikwad.
captain. Otherwise, I wouldn't have paid him 18 crores.
Yeah.
All in agreement?
Yeah.
Yes,
Absolutely.
Yes.
So 4 out of 4 votes say Gaikwad remains your captain. That's not to say they may still not go for a punt. They could still and land him. Who knows? But if that was to happen, he'll have to probably then play under the leadership of a Ruturaj Gaikwad. So that's CSK done. A quick analysis of that. So not a big surprise there. Let's take a look at Mumbai Indians in terms of what they have done and what we thought at that time would be the best sort of a scenario for the Mumbai Indians. So they've retained, of course, Hardik Pandya. They've got Sky.
Yeah. They have got a Bumrah, they have got a Rohit. And you guys had picked the 4.
He needs help. He really needs help.
Yeah. The only thing which you guys missed it was Tilak Verma. They went with all 5 capped. So Mumbai Indians go into the auction with only one RTM for an uncapped.
Yeah, but if you remember, I remember that discussion. I think I had thought that right to match would have been for a Tilak.
Yeah. So Ishan Kishan is out of the equation. He can't get an RTM then in this case.
Yes. No. But he cannot.
He can't because they can only go for a uncapped in that sense. Okay.
Let our viewers see the our analysis of what we had got for Mumbai. We had said Hardik. This was about a month ago when we did our
Exactly a month ago, yeah.
Yeah, exactly a month ago when we had done a analysis. So we thought Hardik, Sky, Rohit, Bumrah would be their retention. See, at that time we had put it at 18, 14, 11, 18. But I remember mentioning in all our videos that they do have an option of going up and down so as that they can manage within
first
their
one.
75. In fact, they could have exceeded 75. They are allowed to go to 80, but then 80 would be deducted from their purse, which means they go with a lesser amount compared to other teams. Which, if you notice, no team has done smartly, and I'll say smartly they haven't done it, because what they've done is then they go to the auction without any disadvantage.
Yes.
But what they've done is there are other ways to make those extra payments. So on paper, you tell the players that listen, I have to balance the 75 out. I balance it this way. One sponsorship deal here and there will take care of those extra 3-4 crores that had to
I'm
be
just
paid
wondering, while
without hurting your purse.
Yep. I mean, I had one hypothesis, came close but it didn't happen. I thought Rohit would get more than Hardik.
Yeah.
And Karthik keeps the captaincy.
But I would have been a bit surprised. I mean, tell me honestly, I think, as we've said, Rohit, fantastic IPL captain, so on and so forth. But you also got to realize that his value today will not be, let's say, hypothetically, about Hardik and Rohit going to the auction. You're an owner. Who are you going to pay more money for?
Hardik.
Yeah, exactly, because you're looking at for the future.
True.
Yeah, 5 years ago could have been a different scenario completely. I'm saying now, in terms of value, each player does realize that where you are, in which part of your career you are in. So I think that's nicely done. And you had to pay most to Bumrah.
Yes.
No surprise there, which they have done. Anything else you would have done?
No, I think this is
Ritik
by far the
Shakil.
best retention that is there.
But I think Nehal Vadera could have been a good option. Nehal Vadera or Akash Madhwal.
Akash
for
Akash
Bangalore.
Madhwal and
Akash
Nehal.
Madhwal.
Actually, if you remember our analysis, what you see on the screen of RTM, because we
Yeah.
were so split with
Yeah.
so many of these
I think you and I
options.
did this one.
Yeah, and we said that okay, fine, they can decide anyone. They haven't gone for any of that.
Yes.
No Vadera,
See, they
No
have
Namandeep,
no Raman,
Akash
no
Madhwal,
Namandir.
Kumar
Naman
Kartikeya.
Kumar Kartikeya, Akash Madhwal.
So they-
Piyush Chawla,
Piyush Chawla, yeah.
Anshul Kamboj.
But they still have an RTM, right?
Yeah, they
so
still have one
uncapped
RTM.
They have one
RTM.
uncapped RTM they have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they can use the RTM for anyone, can't they?
No,
No,
five
five.
capped are done.
Ah, five
are
cap.
done.
Five
So
are done,
only-
no?
Like it's like number of RTMs are inversely proportional to the retention.
So because they have gotten 5 capped, they can only use it for one uncapped. So that's why we are
Yeah.
discussing Ishan then can't be RTM'd. He has to go through the auction. Whoever picks him can.
You guys, when I was telling you at the start that Tilak Verma, you said no, Ishan ahead of Tilak. See, see,
Yes.
times have changed. You have to move with the time.
Yep.
They broke the bank for him last time, not anymore.
They are not doing. They didn't. I told Gulati the same. They don't want to
Yeah.
repeat the mistake of 2022.
So pretty much the thing, I think a few uncapped players are unlucky to miss out, but then that's the slots that they had. So they could not accommodate. One of them they're going to go for. If you had to pick one, who? I'll go with Akash Madhwal.
Akash Madhwal.
Same. Akash Madhwal.
If they had to, for an RTM, they would do that. Captain Hardik Pandya, any doubts over it?
No,
No.
it's announced also.
It's announced that he's going to lead Mumbai.
Today, Shashwat should have been in the show, but
Yeah.
he smartly decided that I'll be the producer and not sit here. Okay, let's turn our attention to team number 3 in terms of our
The
analysis.
biggest surprise has come from the RCB
You have to,
camp.
yeah, you have to do that because it's. I know same color jersey, but different sides of the border.
Yeah, he'll do it. Huh? You were saying?
I think the biggest surprising news today has come from the RCB camp only. No Mohammad Siraj.
One
Yes.
of the most surprising. The most surprising are there many other contenders. Not that you would be surprised with it because you're working in a news organization, but for a lot of people, 4 retentions Mumbai Indians was a big surprise. Like nobody knew about it. So that
Yep.
in itself is a big surprise.
Yeah.
I mean, see, now Bengaluru, which I mentioned, see, this analysis is very important to mention that we did it prior to Cameron Green getting injured.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is one very important thing. I must tell our family members that Green, we touted at 14 crores before the back stress fracture ruled him out for the whole summer.
Exactly.
Okay? Yash Dayal, yes, it was common knowledge that yes, he would be picked, but Patidar RDM not, but he's getting 11 crores. That's huge. Rajat Patidar.
But I can say this thing pretty safely now that that Twitter trend of come to RCB is now for a certain Indian wicketkeeper batter,
KL Rahul,
Rishabh Pant.
Pant.
Yes, because which is what I was discussing with these guys. Which team needs a middle order batter, keeper, and a captain? Only 2 franchisees fit the bill: PBKS and RCB. These
Even
the
Delhi.
Delhi, but then again, see, am I looking at a middle order batter? Yes. Keeper, yes, but then
There
what
is-
if Pant goes for a very high?
Now
rate?
there is Purell who I've retained, but is Purell already at the level where I have him start all 14 games? What do I get in return?
If you have retained him,
I-
he better start.
No,
otherwise-
again, what you did with Purell last year was you played him everywhere. You made him open, and this is what you've done with him for 2 seasons now.
And he played vital cameos also, Abhishek
Yes.
Porel. So that is why, if you are looking into the future, you have retained him, you are starting him every year. So I think the keeper option goes out for Pant in DC.
Has the gap, is there no void now with Rishabh Pant gone? No. I think you will still need somebody with more experience than an Abhishek Purell who starts. I don't see Abhishek Purell still starting all matches.
Then who's your keeper?
No, he will be. That's another debate when we
Christian
get to
Stubbs
Delhi.
is also
Right
a
now
keeper.
we are at RCB.
Yeah.
We're at RCB. So let's finish the RCB team and what you thought of them in terms of their retention. Yeah, I agree. Siraj is a big surprise.
Big surprise,
But how
yes.
many feel that Siraj they're going to go for in the auction as an RTM?
I think they are going to go
I
for
think
him.
they
Yeah,
will.
definitely.
They can use 3. Yes, they can use 3 RTMs for capped. Uncapped is done with Yash Dayal. So that is why 3 capped RTMs they can use. I think they are at an advantage then. But it depends on the salary cap that Mohammad Siraj might see. Is he going to break the bank in the mega auction? I don't think so. If he goes for 7 or 8 crores, easy RTM option, easily. Then you will have to rely on. But again, Siraj in Bengaluru, has he done well? That also the franchisee will have to take into account. 3 years.
Is Virat the captain, or you're waiting for Rishabh Pant to come and become captain?
I think
Second
Virat
option.
is your captain.
I'm waiting.
You think Virat is the captain? Gulati says. The other Siddharth says.
I'm waiting for them to get Pant. Then after.
Obviously, if Pant goes to RCB, then there is no doubts about that who's going to be the captain.
RCB is going for Pant.
They and PBKs.
See, they are going to go for PBK for Rishabh Pant, but at the end, if there's anyone who's going to win this race, it's going to be Punjab Kings.
Punjab. There's no way you can beat Punjab.
But is RCB going for Pant?
Yes.
Yes, they are.
Yes, they are.
And we still don't then know Virat will be captain. Because if you're waiting for a Pant, then
I think regardless, Virat is not your captain.
not your captain.
Okay.
Okay. Turn our attention to the next team.
CSK done, MI done, RR.
Anyone. Let him pick anyone.
Okay.
He has the right.
Let's go for
RTD.
Rajasthan.
He has right to decide.
He
Rajasthan.
has the right to
Right to match.
decide.
RTD. He's got the
RTD
RTD.
is with our producer Shashwat today.
Yes.
Okay, so this is what we had gone with. We had thought Joss Butler, Sanju Samson, Yashasvi Jaiswal, Ryan Parag, Trent Bolt, and Sandeep Sharma. What they've gone is Sanju, Jaiswal, Parag, and Sandeep. So we got 4 out of the 6 right. Hetmeyer, I remember when we were doing this, Hetmeyer did come into the discussion, but then he was pipped and not included. Jurel comes in there. That's an interesting
14
one.
crore for
14
Dhruv
crores.
Jurel.
That's massive.
So basically, your 2 wicketkeeper contenders in the Indian cricket team, Sanju and Dhruv, have gone for a combined of 32 crores.
Looking at the future.
Yes. I mean, would I have paid 14 crore for Dhruv Jurel? I don't think so.
I think Jurel,
Because
he
our-
definitely would have studied economics because he's done a very good job at negotiating over here.
See, because Sanju is going to be your keeper. You're playing Jurel as a lower order bat for 14 crores.
Yeah.
And he is also, by the way, 3rd in the pecking order.
Yeah.
As things stand. As things stand, and I won't be surprised now, Jitesh, who's recently had more call-ups, you thought that, he was forgotten. Jitesh could also be fetching money and going by Sanju, who's 2nd in command in the Indian team at 18. Rishabh Pant's price tag should
Are we
actually be
looking
around
at-
22, 25 crores now.
Is this IPL mega auction going to establish a trend of having the most expensive wicket keepers? Because looking at it,
Possible.
And Ishan Kishan as well. There'll be takers for him. He's
But
also
if you've
looking
got
at...
enough supply, then the demand should not be that high in terms of pricing. So, which is why for me, Jurel at 14 is a bit of a surprise.
big surprise for me.
Big surprise. In Parag also at 14 is a bit of a surprise,
Yeah.
but
Yes.
we know the affiliation that Rajasthan have.
Plus the
He's also
backing
made
that
it to
they
the
want.
Indian team, I agree.
Yeah.
Hetmeyer, again, we debated about him. Is he now still worth it? I know he had a couple of very good seasons, but is he still worth that kind? He does the tough job, I agree, of coming a little lower down and batting that. Okay, fine. Maybe you could go 50-50. Sanju, Jaiswal, Parag, I think, and Sandeep, nobody had any
Yeah.
doubts over. A bit surprised. I mean, I don't know. Trent Bolt.
I would have paid 11 for retaining a butler. The guy single-handedly got you to the final in 2022, kept you alive in 2024, and this is the ye sila diya
And
usko.
I
Public memory is short at times.
I know.
have to credit Rajasthan Royals for backing Sandeep Sharma. See, couple of seasons ago, he was unsold at the IPL auction.
Yeah,
Now-
middle of the season he was drafted.
It was an injury.
Yeah, there was an injury. You
Was it
brought
for
him-
Kuldeep?
Prasidh Krishna?
Prasidh Krishna.
You brought him for his base price and now retaining him for 4 CR, I think well deserved.
So RR will be the only team with no RTMs.
Yeah,
All six
Sandeep
have
Sharma
been
is a bowler who troubles Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma.
He's
And
a
he's
death
done
over
it.
specialist.
Death over specially. He swings the ball with a hint of air. Once that rule came in, he had to be there at 4
Abdul
crores.
Samad will disagree with you on that. Troubling him in the death.
No ball.
No ball. There was a proper Lagan moment. Proper.
Okay, can we turn our attention to the next team now?
RTD.
It is up to Shashwat to decide. He has the right to decide.
He's gone with
RTD card.
Shivam's team.
Lucknow Super Giants.
Yes.
Lucknow Super Giants also a bit of a surprise in what they have come up with. So let's take a look at LSG, what they have gone with and what we predicted for them. So they've of course gone for Nicky P, as was being reported for some time now, at 21 CR, Bishnoi at 11, Mayank at 11, Badoni and Mohsin Khan. So we, how many did we got?
You got
Nicholas
5 right.
Puran, we got Mayank, we got Mohsin, we got Ayush Badoni and we got Bishnoi. We got 5 out of the 6,
And
right?
at that time, Mayank was uncapped.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is why the 4 crore.
Correct. But so this is what we had gone with. Yeah, the only surprise, KL Rahul. We thought that they would. Now the interesting bit is, just a reminder, what we're getting to know. It's not that Lucknow have not retained him. They were keen to retain him, but KL himself was keen to
Go into the auction.
yes, to look for greener pastures. So he decided to, or redder pastures.
Yes.
We don't know. Oh no, they are green on a certain day.
Yeah, they are.
So
yeah.
greener pastures.
Yes.
So, so he's out. He opted out. So he's gone. Otherwise, it would have been all 6 out of 6, right?
Yep.
For Lucknow Super Giants. My question up next. Anyone you would have gotten in disappointed? Yes, no.
Maybe I looked at a certain Krunal Pandya. But
No,
then, yeah, I'm
I
fine
know
for
your
that,
love
yeah.
for him, but we dismissed it that last time.
No,
you had
that's
brought
fine,
his
but
name.
that will not stop me from putting
Yeah,
forward
yeah.
my point.
Like I never stop for Sai Kishore. Doesn't matter if they play him or not.
Maybe I think Krunal Pandya, but rest is fine. Yeah.
I would have not gone for it. I think this was my best pick that I could have had.
And this was easiest. Like we were here in the studio trying to get the retentions, just some guesswork on the eve of Diwali, and no
No, this
surprises
we
are
done a
there.
month ago.
This one also, yeah, but again with LSG was one of the teams that were not the toughest to guess in terms of what their core would be.
Who was that Vidarbha pacer here? LSG.
Yash Thakur.
Yash Thakur. Maybe more than a Mohsin because he was injured.
No, this debate was done, but I
Mohsin,
stuck
left
for
hand.
Mohsin.
Same.
Left
I stuck
hand.
out for Mohsin, and he had a good comeback.
Yep. But Yash Thakur again did the thankless job more often than Mohsin.
Yes.
Because he was injury prone. That's why.
Last season.
True. Nicky P is your captain, or you're waiting on your captain?
Captain.
I'm waiting maybe. I'm waiting.
There are going to be captains in the
I'm
auction
waiting,
up for
maybe.
grab.
Yep.
You're waiting, but Nicky P.
Nicky
for you.
P.
Okay, even I think Nicky P has done a good job. Otherwise, outside of IPL as a captain.
Why would they then pick 21 crores?
No, that is for his skill
there.
set.
Skill set, but I
Yeah.
think even for leadership.
I think he deserves 21 CR for his skill set, just as Henrik Klaassen does too. So he's not
23.
going to be
23.
captain, but he deserves that kind of money. You could do that here, but I feel he's going to be captain.
The second most expensive, right?
Yeah.
Hendrik is 23.
23,
Yeah.
20. So Virat,
Joint second.
Joint
most.
second
Virat
with
and Puran are the joint second most expensive players as things stand.
Virat and Nicky P is having more than Jasprit Bumrah. Let that sink in. 18 crore for Jasprit Bumrah, but Nicholas Puran gets 20.
On paper.
Yeah. I know.
On paper.
On paper.
Okay, turning our attention to the next team. I think we've done half.
We have done half, yeah. Your team is left. Narendra Modi's state is left. Gujarat. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, okay, one by one.
DC.
That is now Shubman Gill's team.
Shubman Gill, yes.
And
The captain. I think there's
Sashwat's
no...
just invited trouble, I know.
Yeah.
Okay, this is Delhi Capital's retention. That handwriting of a child is Shashwat. So that itself tells us that he was the one who did that analysis. And he put Pant, Akshar, Kuldeep, Fraser McGurk, Purell. How many?
Some
7?
smart.
It was me and him, I remember.
So he's put 7 players.
No, after a point, Sashwat and I
But
were
you
just
can't,
splitting hairs.
even if two people have done it, you cannot exceed the number of retentions that are allowed.
So, which is why in front of Purell there's nothing written.
Acha, so Purell they did not, they fought. So they did not, Purell is not part of that thing. So they've got pretty much, the ones that are there, they've got the name, but they've got few other wrong.
They got 3 right.
You know, but I will not blame Shashwat now because Pant at 1 month ago when you were done, even I would have
See,
picked him.
until that tweet came in,
But
nobody was even
no, I will
talking.
blame him when 2 days ago I told him that he will not be returned. Yet in yesterday's prediction he put Pant's name. So
I still can't believe it.
No, it doesn't matter if you believe it or not.
See, the
You
indication.
may in your dreams think you have played test cricket for India and we may say it, but that does not become a reality.
Look,
Same way.
19 days ago that tweet was put. Okay, October 12th, he put that tweet out. Now that was an indication, if you look back at it, okay, why is he testing these waters? What has suddenly
It
prompted him to
actually
test
tells
the
me that I
waters?
still don't know when to take Rishabh Pant seriously.
Exactly.
That is what it tells me.
Okay. Yeah, any changes
But
you would
DC do have a keeper in Tristan Stubbs.
Yeah.
So that should not be a problem.
And Purell now.
Abhishek
And
Purell.
Abhishek
Purell.
Purell also, yeah.
Can I? Okay, just one quick quiz question. Jake Fraser McGurk not retained. Which team is he going to?
DC, RTM.
Yes, RTM for him. It's actually a surprise.
Punjab Kings.
Punjab Kings.
It's
Ponting.
actually a surprise.
Ricky Ponting.
Yes.
So you're going to have Jake Fraser McGurk, Nathan Ellis, David Warner, Steve Smith, all in Punjab Kings.
Mitchell Marsh.
Mitchell Marsh.
Mitch Marsh.
You're going to have an Australian Kings, not Punjab Kings.
Aussie Kings.
You know, this reminds me of 2011 IPL. The Tilak Ratne Dilshan, AB de Villiers, all part of DC, moved to RCB. And then some of the RCB players moved to DC.
And Delhi never became the same again.
Yeah.
Okay, done with Delhi Capitals as well. Anything else you would have changed here? No, pretty much.
Delhi continues to confound. Even if I
Who'll be their captain? Guesses?
Shreyas Iyer.
Coming back by the RTM because as per reports, he himself also didn't want to go. Maybe they haven't decided on a price, so it's better.
Delhi have two capped RTMs.
Okay, so Shashwat here says that he still believes Rishabh Pant will be Delhi's capital because he'll go into the auction and Delhi has the option of right to match.
Yeah.
So whatever the price is, they'll match it and they'll bring him. Even if he may not want to come, he has no choice. Once you sign up for the auction, you have to go with the team that picks you.
Yep.
My captain is Shreyas Iyer, DC.
Iyer, even I think Iyer might go there.
From
Back,
KKR
his
back
Ghar
to
Wapsi
DC.
for him also.
Yes.
Yeah, Ghar Wapsi for him.
It can.
Happier if he comes.
Okay, Shashwat. Let's go to the next team. Gujarat Titans,
Yeah.
one-time winners of the IPL
Finalists.
under a young captain.
Yep.
And these are the retentions that we had done for Gujarat. We'd gone with Rashid Khan, Shubman Gill, Shami, Sai Sudarshan, Tewatia and Mohit. And if you
You've
look
gotten
at,
4 right.
we've got 4 right. So instead of Mohit, there is Shahrukh that they have gone with.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's one change in that uncapped category. And the other,
There is no
of
Shami.
course, is no Shami. Yeah, that's the thing.
Yep.
That,
Also, back then you were still hoping that Shami would be okay. His whole thing has been prolonged now over the last couple of weeks. When we did this is exactly a month back or so. That's why we had gone in with a Shami who was, by his own admission, nearing recovery, nearing a return to competitive cricket. It's only the last week or 10 days that we've really
No,
gotten
but
an update.
He was not really nearing. I think people were fooled by what Shashwat was saying that he'll be playing New Zealand series. He had said no.
No.
Yeah.
I in fact said that he doesn't look like making a comeback.
Arey, so he forgets so much. Yeah. Not after the interview, before I'm talking.
That time also, I did not.
You had announced he's playing New Zealand
I
series.
said there are reports.
The same thing, no?
Yeah.
So,
No. I
same.
hadn't said anything. After the interview, I had said he was definitely.
Arey,
not
but you had said no. Not after the interview, yaar. I'm saying
Before,
that said,
before.
Before to
He's
there
playing
were
New
reports.
Zealand series.
There were reports. That's right. That was even before
Reports
the
are told.
Bangladesh series. That report. yeah. That was before that.
Happy for Tewatia though.
He's chosen to sit there today.
But I'm surprised to
Embarrassed sitting here.
have Shah Rukh Khan.
Shahrukh is a surprise.
I agree.
Abhinav Manohar or Mohit Sharma could have been more suitable
Yeah.
options. And I think, rest is okay.
So Gujarat only have an option of 1 capped in the RTM that they can go for. Because 2 uncapped are done in Shah Rukh Khan and Tewatia. Only 1 capped.
One cap they can
That's it.
do
Okay,
RTM. for.
next.
LSG done, GT done. KKR champions.
Okay, this is what KKR have gone for, and this is what we in our analysis had thought a month ago they would go for. Andre Russell, he is there. Sunil Narine, he is there. Rinku Singh, he is there. Mitch Stark at right the match obviously doesn't find a spot here. Shreyas Iyer and Harshit Rana. Harshit, of course, is there. So out of the 6, 4
4.
are correct. 2 are
Shreyas
wrong.
and Stark.
Shreyas and Stark. Shreyas again, bit of a surprise. But 2 days ago we had an idea that he's not going to be retained. But the analysis was done a month ago, so a bit of a.
No
I'm just trying
RTM.
I'm just thinking, who's this new player, Ramadeep, that they've
Ramandeep. It's Ramandeep's.
This Shashwat.
So KKR don't have an RTM heading into the auction. They, because all 6 are done.
All exhausted.
KKR and RR are the only teams at this point who don't have an RTM.
2 questions. Okay with Stark not being.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Perhaps you'd anyway
But
overpaid
I'm very
mini
surprised.
auction.
But why were you pushing for him when? Who was I doing this with? Somebody? Who did I do the Kolkata with? You?
I don't know.
Him. He was pushing for Stark. How can you not? I mean, show them.
Caught in
If,
the
if
girl.
it was you, I can't remember.
Surprised to not see Shreyas Iyer in this list. He
Ha,
was,
I
his
agree.
captaincy was one of the major reasons why KKR won the title in 2024.
But there were arguments that he was not captaining the. Coach
I
was
just
captain.
told him that, but
See, the only report I read as to why he wasn't retained, that Shreyas Iyer is a very hard negotiator, and KKR management are finding it very tough to deal with him.
Yep.
But
So,
I think I'm very surprised. He should have been there. He should have been. One of
Who's
the
going to be
retentions.
captain?
I think
They'll be
probably
looking
have
for a captain.
Or maybe I'm going to make a bold prediction. It could be Rinku Singh.
Captain? No.
Possible.
They'll go looking for a
they
captain.
have to look for a captain.
See, I'm just saying, again, available captains, KL Rahul, Rishabh Pant.
Shreyas
See,
here.
Sunil Narine has captained in Caribbean Premier League.
Yeah, he has
Shreyas.
captain.
Sunil Narine.
Sunil Narine.
But is he a
But I
three-term
don't
fix?
think they'll go
3-year
with him.
fix?
No, they will be looking for a captain.
They have to
They'll
look
go
for a
short.
captain.
Joss the boss.
Joss could
That's a good option. I like
Joss
it.
the watch. See, because they'll have to buy the guy.
Ash Anna, somebody will get Ash Anna as captain. Just to captain.
Wow. That'll be great.
Astute.
But how many spinners are you going to play?
He can't.
Varun,
You're right, not here.
Sunil, yeah.
Not in this franchise.
Not in
They don't want to buy Suyash back as well.
You may want to buy because see, there's no RTM. They can't
Yeah.
use an RTM option at all.
So you'll have to pay the big buck for him.
Big bucks.
We're done with 8 teams, I guess.
You got 2 in
Rinku is
PBKS
13.
and
Okay.
I think SRH. SRH.
Okay, let's go with the last 2 teams.
Yep.
Okay, these are the assessments, and this is the
I think SRH,
actual team.
Nikhil and I did.
Yeah.
Yes, so we went with Klassen, Cummins, Abhishek, Head, and Nitish Reddy. We've got all covered, right?
Yep.
Shabaz, we said as a right to
RTM
match,
option.
which they could still do.
Yep.
We could get 100 out of 100 in Hyderabad.
You can only use it for one uncapped though. You can only use SRH can only use one uncapped RTM because 5 capped are done.
Yeah.
Could be for.
But Shabaz has played, right?
Yeah, Shabaz has played for India. He recently
So
played in
he can't be
2020
RTM'd.
2022. Yeah, he
Yeah,
played.
in our list, we've not picked him as a uncapped. We picked him as a cap. The
Cap.
only uncapped we went with was Nitish Reddy, who now is
now
no
is
more
now
uncapped.
I'm
When we
forgetting
were doing
the-
an analysis, he was.
I'm forgetting the name of that top order batter. It was Amanpreet Singh?
Anmol
Anmolpreet
Anmol
Singh.
Preet.
Yeah, he could be that
Yeah.
RTM option.
But I think Hyderabad's done well
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
to retain their core.
Yeah.
Like Mumbai, I think Hyderabad is the other team that has done well.
I think
I think
SRH
KKR also.
KKR. You know why only Shreyas is a bit of an
And
there.
Russell-
See, at some
confusion
point,
over
and
Russell.
I was asking Gulati because he cast those aspersions about Shreyas being left. My only point being, you look at those 6 names that they've retained. Where does you add a Shreyas Iyer in the mix as well? Where does he fit? As far as if I were to just list them in terms of match winners, I was to rank them
No,
as
but
match
he's
winners.
captain, no.
See, I would have gone with 5 caps.
Tan.
Ramandeep I would have left out and gotten a Shreyasan.
Could have, yeah, you could have. It's just that hard
The
negotiator
Ramandeep-
did not.
All-round ability, Siddharth. You look,
Emerging Asia Cup, he was the star within the field and in the bat.
so that's what you don't want to throw him in the auction at 4 crores. It's a steal
No,
having.
but then as an uncapped guy, you can afford to throw him in the auction. Rather than dump
You
your
saw
captain
him.
who won you,
You saw him.
2024.
You saw him get you. By the way, his strike rate, I think, from
200
Yes, exactly. 180 plus is what I remember. He scored a 35 ball 52 as well in the
Against
Emerging Asia
LSG
Cup.
in that.
He is a
Mohun
very
Bagan
good
derby.
fielder.
Yeah.
He's a very
he's a
good
fantastic
fielder.
fielder.
Right now, you don't want to be risking all rounders. Rare
Okay,
commodity.
final team. Let's have the final team. Looking back at how we looked
The
at
most malamal team.
Oh,
them. Punjab Kings.
yep.
Easiest slide to make.
Exactly.
Punjab Kings. Obviously, nobody would have got 100% right.
No.
Because, who knew what they
I
were to be
think in
doing.
this you got only one right.
No,
Shashank.
we got
I'm
Shashank.
surprised to not see Ashutosh.
Exactly my point.
Ah.
We had gone with Arshdeep, Kagiso, Harshal, Sam Curran, Ashutosh, and
This
Shashank.
one, I did it with you.
Yes,
Punjab Kings,
a bit
yes.
surprised. This is the one that we've got the most of. Arshdeep again, as we were discussing earlier, maybe Punjab wanted him. I don't think they would have let go of him because this is a player that they retained earlier. Maybe Arshdeep wants to test the waters and said, no, I'll go into the auction.
What about
Use the right to match if you can.
Harshal. Harshal did well. He
They
had
could
a,
still
he
see
was
they
your
still
purple
have
cap
right to
winner.
match.
yes, he had a renaissance of
RTM option.
sorts.
RTM, no? Maybe they're saying that, okay, maybe they could not agree on the price and they say, okay, fine, we'll see. Right
See,
to match.
they have got 4 capped RTM options, isn't it? Because
Yeah.
Prabsimran has not
Uncapped.
played.
They
Uncapped,
can
yeah.
probably go for Kagiso Rabada.
No, I think the order will be.
See, they can go Arshdeep, Harshal, Patel, Sam Curran.
No,
No, Ashutosh.
No.
Ashutosh will buy in the auction because 2 uncapped is done anyways. So that is why they have got 4 capped. They'll go
Did
for
they
someone bigger.
retain the right Shashank?
No, that Shashank was already retained. Don't worry. They are saving up this money for one individual, Rishabh.
Rishabh Pant, yeah.
Absolutely.
You're not beating them. If they've decided on a captain,
You've got
you're not beating them.
111.5 crores in your kitty, plus an RTM.
How many zeros is that, Siddharth?
I see three former DC players playing for Punjab Kings this time.
Look, it's going to be in Australia.
Yeah.
Kings, okay?
Rishabh
With Ricky
Pant.
Ponting there, Jake Fraser-McGurk, Mitchell Marsh, Nathan Ellis, look out for
So
those.
Adelaide Kings now.
Yes.
Adelaide Strikers.
Something you'll have to keep PBKs now.
Okay, we're going to wind up. It's already 7 o'clock. It's Diwali, so we'll all be heading home. Thank you everyone for joining us on the broadcast. Before we wind up, let's have our 3 picks of the teams that have done the best job at the auction. And hopefully, we can all agree on the 3. I'm guessing. Won't be difficult. 3 that you had to pick. Each will get a chance. Siddharth, you go with your 3. Who've done the
Mumbai
best?
Indians,
Yeah.
SRH, and Rajasthan Royals.
I agree only with 2 of those names.
Go. Which is your third then?
So my third name is KKR instead of Rajasthan.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with Harshit. My 3 are Mumbai Indians, Sunrisers Hyderabad, Kolkata Knight Riders.
And I'm in agreement with Vishy. MI, SRH, RR.
Okay, so that means that MI and SRH
Are the overwhelming.
are the overwhelming winners of the best teams in terms of auction. They have achieved what they had to achieve.
Yeah.
It's been a great day for a lot of teams, not so great for a few others.
Yes.
But it all comes to an end. But thank you for your company. Can't take your questions today. But what we're going to do is we'll have the next 2-3 days doing this. I know test match starts tomorrow.
Yeah.
We'll be live at the toss and then at the post match show. But we will do multiple videos analyzing each team as we go forward.
Yep,
Thank
we
you for your
shall.
company.
We shall.
Take care. Anything you wanted to say?
Good.
Even CSK have done a good job.
Agree. CSK.
There have to be top 5.
Yeah. We'll do a top
Yeah.
5.
We can.
Anything else you want to say?
I actually missed Ashwat today on the panel.
He purposely said. Bye from the 2 Siddharths, Harshit, Shashwat, and from me, Nikhil. Take care. Once again, a very happy Diwali. Good night. Nandri, Vadakkam.
Shubh Ratri,
Shabbat
Shabbat
khair.
Khair. Do anything that you feel like doing. Don't burst crackers.
Don't trouble your mother.
Eat a lot of sweets.
Yes.
Light diyas.
Meet family, friends, enjoy.
Eat good food. Dance a lot. Siddharth did yesterday. So you do your party today maybe.
Yep.
And we shall see you tomorrow as always.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Test match. We'll join you then. Bye bye.